Everybody, woohoo! It's Friday. How are we all doing? This is a bit of a weird setup for me today because, last night I was watching SAR and I was listening to the footy at the same time as well. And strange shenanigan happened. I thought, I'm just going to do. I was just about to go back to the house because obviously I'm in the cabin, and I thought I'm just going to plug something else in to this massive adapter that I've got, and it blew the backside out of my PC. And so I've got this strange concoctional setup that's kind of like a combination of what I normally have and what I had last week when I was live with the minifig Who in Bath, which was jolly good fun, wasn't it? I totally loved it. I did. It was really good fun. What a weekend. I had a wonderful birthday. I really did. But what a week. What a week we've had as well. As well as kind of looking at some of the new Lego that's out. Coming out anyway. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Batman Returns in a box. What's all that about? But then it gets even weirder. We start getting mechs in the form of Star Wars figures that I don't know about you lot. I kind of shouldn't like them, but I kind of do like them at the same time. It's a bit strange, really. But anyway, I mean, cost-wise, they're not a bad price, actually, to be fair. But we'll take a little dive into them a little bit later. And also as well, I've got a little I don't normally say these words, don't normally pass my lips, but I've got a little Fabuland surprise as well, which is kind of cool because certainly one of our friends, one of our panel members that's on tonight is a big, I don't want to say big fan. Well, he's a bigger fan of Fabuland than I am anyway. And this guy, a certain chap out there, goes by the name of Stewbot, actually makes Fabuland look pretty cool and trendy. We'll have a little look later. But anyway, how the devil are you lot all doing out there? Don't forget, you can support the channel two ways. You can either join the membership and become a kind of a more in-depth, bigger member of the LBB family, or if you wish, you can give us a super chat like this young man has out here, Minark. Bless you, Minark. He says, LC172, looking forward to the great panel and chat. Minark, are you still in Mallorca? Mark's in Spain at the moment, folks. I think he is anyway. He was last week. And the beautiful thing is I'm going to be going there as well in September, which I can't wait. Maybe it'll be a little bit cooled down. But anyway, for you lovely peeps out there, what happens when people give us a super chat? I not only put your name up there on London Wall. London Wall is a thing, folks. It really is. But I also do something quite cool that goes a little bit like this.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
I do love an explosion, I really do. And I just want to say as well done to West Ham United, they're my football team, by the way, for getting into a European Cup final. Can't wait for that. I think it's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. Minark, thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. And how's Spain? I want to know all about it. Show us your white bits and all that. Anyway, let's say hello to a load of you peeps that are out there at the moment. We've got Minifig Who. Good to see you, Minifig Who. It seems weird looking down this direction as well. We've got Luke Triton. He's going to be in a second, folks. He hasn't been on for ages. Be good to have him on, wouldn't it? We're talking about trains and various other things, no doubt. One brick start. It says Friday won't be Friday without London calling. Good evening, everybody. Great to have you here, my friend. It really is. Gregor Craig is out there. How you doing, my friend? I'll probably go for a coffee tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Good evening, one brick start, and everyone else. Faith and Misery is out there too. Good to see you, dude. Salix Scape, he's there too. King Oldenoff, KO, how you doing? Hello there, London caller. Oh, I like that, London caller. It's a good one. I might have to use that. Thank you, KO, for that. Chris Chalice. Or Chris Jaden, Chris and Jaden Chalice. Hello, Chris. Hello, Jaden. How you doing? We also got the beautiful Lady McBrick. She'll be on next week, folks. She says, Guten Tag, everybody, because she's German, let's face it. I hope you have a wonderful start to the weekend. This is the start of the weekend. That's why I love doing it on a Friday. Good evening, everyone, says Andy. Berko Bricks is out there. Now then, how are we? We're all good, mate. We're all good. Hope the devil you are too. Our Toy World is there too. He's saying, hello. Hello, mate. How you doing? Shazam. Says all bricks count, or ABC, as some people might call them. Shane the Mechs sell so well. We are doomed to sell small mech continue spread. Yeah, but I like them. I would say off the bat, I like Boba. I know Mitty doesn't like him, that's for sure. Let's see if we can bring in, change his mind. That's not what we're here for, folks. We're just getting people's opinions. That's all. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Trevor, how are you doing as well? The creative Trevor's videos. Good to see you out there, my friend. Nicole says Monarch. And Tim says Mitty Bricks. Blimey, I need to get another bigger screen, I tell you. I'm looking at a tiny screen. I'm not used to it. Evening all says the Brick Bods. And we're getting right to the bottom. We're getting there's Titanium Jay. He's out there as well. Our good friend from Good Morning Brick World. Mitty Bricks is saying, hey, Say O'Connor's giving out some love as well. And look, we got another super chat. Andrew said, hello, Greg. Hello, Andrew. How the devil are you, my friend? Great to have you here. Thank you so much for the super chat. And this is for you.
The hell is that?
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me? Who's got you?
I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. He got her.
Got her indeed. He certainly did. Right, let's back to the comments then, shall we? I think we are there. There's Cabbage Face, or should I say Red Cabbage Face. After last night's shenanigans on SAR, if you didn't watch SAR, folks, do watch it back. I promise you, it is an absolute giraffe, as we say here in London. And also, do them a favour as well. They're trying to up their numbers on Twitch. I know they've hit a milestone on there, but they still want numbers in Twitch, which is always cool. Hey guys, says the minifig who too. Right, let's start bringing on some guests. Someone who hasn't been on for quite some time. I say quite some time. He's kind of like my monthly mate. He is. He's a good friend of mine. I miss him loads, actually. I love his family to bits. Lorraine, if you're watching, love you loads. Let's bring him on, shall we? It's, of course, our good friend from Ireland, Cy O'Connor. Hello, mate.
Hey, Greg. How's it going? Hey, everybody in Chatland.
Very good, my friend. How the devil are you?
I'm good. I'm great. Yeah, I had a pizza. The normal pizza place we get our pizzas from was closed. Had to get a pizza from a different place. And you know me, I don't like change, but it was okay. No. It was a nice pizza.
It was all right. Was it? Did it taste like pizza?
Yep, it tasted. It was really nice, actually. It kind of looked a bit overdone, but it was really nice. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Okay. Maybe that's more sort of authentic Italian, sort of that rustic look that they like. Yeah, which is very cool. But you go to Italy side, the pizzas out there are nothing like the way we have.
Oh no, I've been to Milan, I've been to Rome, I've even been down all the way down to Pompeii, and so like it been into Naples, and I've had there was a guy there with a wood oven and making pizzas. Like he actually had tomatoes and he was smashing up the tomatoes, so it was proper tomato sauce, and it's just the best pizza ever.
Okay, cool. I didn't realize Rome was in Italy. I always thought Rome was in Croatia or something.
There's one. It wasn't Basingstoke as well.
I'm always roaming around. What can I say? Anyway, Si, we're great to have you here as well. We've got talking of Ireland. Look, we've got Mother Brick out there as well. Hey. Si, have you seen a couple of your videos this week? Nice to see you active again. Yeah, I was just saying that in the green room. Si is active. So it's nice that it's just been nice watching you do your thing, Si, especially around the minifigure world, which is very, very nice. Now, talking of very, very nice, where would you like to go next? We've got a young chap who goes, whose surname should be Skywalker, but it's not. It's Triton. We've got Canada, or we've got the south of England, or we've got the, how did you describe it? What's the name of America?
America's Wang.
America's Wang. Where would you like to go?
Let's have a look at America's Wang.
Oh, America's Wang. We'll get him straight on, shall we? All right,
Straight on
folks,
to the Wang.
how would I describe this guy? Well, I tell you a fact. He just got here in time tonight. He really did. But he is, without a shadow of a doubt, a Lego YouTube icon. It is, of course, Justin from Just Too Good. Hello, mate.
What's up? Hey, I have a Triceratops for the new Jurassic Park sets right here.
Arr.
Oh, nice. That's
like
a
that
nice
stuff.
little flex. I like it.
Yeah, no, I'm digging this set, which might be the crappiest Lego set because there's actually like a big pile of poo, literally.
I get it.
Oh yeah. Oh, so have you got them? Because now you're back in LAN. Are they sending you stuff already, or is this just someone who managed to get it off early?
Yeah, no. Tyler from Life Bricks hooked me up with them. He was able to find them at a store a little bit early. Yeah, you gotta go to Life Bricks on the stream. He's really cool guy.
All right, I'll check him out. Life Bricks.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome.
He's a really nice guy. Yeah.
Yeah, super nice. Super
Has he ever
kind.
been on Cali Bricklink?
I'm not sure. Oh, he has. Okay, there you go.
Certainly has.
Oh, okay. I'll have to. I must have seen. I'll know him as soon as I see his face. But I know that. And also as well, folks, it's Friday. Friday, one of the best days of the week for the YouTube community.
Friday.
Yeah,
got to get down on Friday.
Exactly.
Had to
We got some newish sort of sets out. Oh, I say newish stuff. I don't know if we could discuss them because obviously just is now back in LAN.
Y'all could discuss them. I won't hold back the show.
Theoretically, there's a Captain America shield coming out. Why you'd want to buy it in Lego, I don't know, but there we go. Anyway, Justin, obviously Justin Wood. We've got these mechs. We're going to be having a look at these mechs.
Oh, that's going to be fun. Yeah, those I really want to talk about.
That's it. And we've got a little Fabuland surprise as well.
So, I know I'm hyped. Oh my gosh.
Good stuff. Great to have you here, Justin. It's been too long.
Thank you for having me on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh.
It's great to have you here. Now, where would you like to go next? We've got a young guy. I think he's up north. I don't know where Luke lives actually. We got Canada. We've got Nick in Canada. Or we got down south in England. Where would you like to go? What takes you fancy?
So funny.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. Down south, I guess, because I'm in South, Florida in the United States.
Okay.
So, Europe.
I tell you what, I'm just going to say it straight. It's a lot different in Florida than it is in Southampton. About 25 degrees difference for a start. It really is. But anyway, let's bring him in. They've recently hit 1,000 subscribers on their YouTube channel, so it's
amazing.
Massive. It is. Honestly, I'm so proud of them. I really, really am. They are called. One's called Carrie. One's called Ian. And they go by the beautiful name of the Brickbox. Hello, you.
Hello. Yeah, it's definitely very different here to there.
A different
really
South.
Very different South.
But congrats, 1,000.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, thanks, Greg.
Welcome to the big league.
Hard work. They do a lot of hard work.
Yeah, definitely. You guys are always doing your stuff, and I tell you what, right? I mean, next stop is 10,000, then 100,000 after that. But you got to start pumping out some shorts, maybe, or something like that, or just be around for years and years and years. Talking of which, how many years? Well, I tell you what, I feel like an old timer. I've been doing this for 4 years. How long have you been doing this for, Justin?
I think about 2.5 years, maybe probably 2.75.
Yeah, 2.5.
For me, oh my gosh, I've been doing it since 2012. So yeah,
2012. Blimey, you must have been in your nappy still in 2012.
I was in 8th grade, so yeah, it was crazy.
8th grade, jeez.
I was like, "Hello, Just Too Good here." Like, I didn't even. My voice is so high.
Hello. I always love it. I love it when you start off your ones because, like, even when I'm watching your videos, before they even start, my wife's there as well. I'll go, "Hello, Just Too Good here," and she'll go, "How did you know he was going to say that?" Because he says it every time.
Hello, Just Too Good here. Yeah.
I'll get to get that and use it on my vids. Hello, London Bridge Bricks here. But in your voice. Now, lovely Carrie. Where's Ian at the moment?
He's just finishing bedtime for the kids.
Bedtime for the kids. Okay.
Yeah, a bit behind today.
Is it? Oh, yeah, no worries. He's probably had to have a little snooze, isn't he? Like
Possibly.
All right, good stuff. Now, where would you like to go next? We got some guy called Luke. I haven't got a clue where he lives. We've got some guy called Nick. He's in Canada. and that's your choice at the moment.
We'll go to Canada. Back
We
across.
could go to Canada.
Yeah.
Straight away. There wasn't no messing around there. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Let's go
Well,
Canada.
I just think we should go backwards and forwards across
Backwards and forwards. That's
the-
like zigzag across the Atlantic. I
Yeah.
like that. That's kind of nice. That is. All right, guys. How can I? This guy doesn't have a stream. Some people call them podcasts these days. I have to call this a podcast just to kind of feel like I'm doing something that's that people want to watch. I just call it a podcast anyway. But anyway, if you are watching this back, folks, you can watch it back as a podcast if you want. It doesn't really change anything, I don't think. But anyway, I put it there. It's a new YouTube thing, and I had to do it because Shy Time is my time. Told me to do it, and whatever he says is gospel. Do you know what? I got to be honest, right? I don't know about you lot on the panel, but when I'm listening to Caddy Bricklink, which is like at least once a week, if not twice, I'm always picking up tips and that from people that are on it. I really am all the time. I love it. It's kind of like a learning curve. It seals it all. But anyway, of course, they're not the only ones that do a podcast. You also got the Brick Bods that do a podcast as well, which is nice. Nothing to do with bodily functions or anything like that. Could you imagine? That would
Although
be gross.
sometimes we do discuss that kind of stuff.
Oh
do
man,
actually.
you should see their anniversary when. Holy moly, that is just—it's insane.
Yeah, there he is. There you go, folks. I pulled him out. There you go. I knew he was lurking. Now, don't forget, folks, even if you are lurking, do me a little favor, right? Use the force. Do a little bit of a Darth Vader for me and strangle that like button. Because it lets people know that we're here, we're alive, we're kicking, and it makes sense. And everybody who's in here tonight, right, like Say O'Connor, like the Brick Bods, like Just Too Good, right, you find all their details as always down in the description below. Now, let's go over to Canada, shall we? Let's bring him on. This guy needs no adjustment whatsoever. He's highly tuned. He really is. He's like a musical instrument. He's like a fine wine. He's like you can make up your own mind. It's called Nick, the Brick Adjuster. Hello, mate.
Hey, quite the intro.
Thank you.
Fine wine. Fine wine.
I like the puns.
I was gonna stop it yonks ago. I was gonna stop doing it because people were saying, "Oh, it takes ages for you to do your intros," and then I stopped doing it. And everyone's coming on. They're like, "No, I want an intro. I want an introduction."
Give me more. Give me more.
Everyone turned into divas. No, it's a thing. I think it's just a thing now, so isn't it? It's
Definitely.
But yeah, everyone's calling streams podcasts now. So yeah, that's a new stream, podcasts.
I think Shy about there we go. Yeah, you got to have this in it. That's a podcast now.
Yeah. We look more professional,
Yeah, we have like the mic. We have the. But yeah, like my stream is on Apple Podcasts, so I guess it is a podcast because we do shoot it onto Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So technically, it could be a podcast.
I've not done that myself yet.
Anyway, London Calling's not on Apple Podcasts or
it's not.
Spotify.
I should get it on there though. I should get it on. I'll have to
send
me some notes on how to do it or something like that. Instructions, a hint and tip. We got Jesse out there as well. Jesse, lovely to see you, Jesse. Good to see you, dude. Irish fan of Lego. You did a great reel this week, by the way. It was like, excuse me, this is a fine coffee. Check it out, folks. Honestly. Really good fun. It was
really good, yeah.
It's really. I was like, dang. When someone does something, you think, damn, I wish I thought of that. And I'm forever using that. I'm forever drinking coffee.
I feel that all the time.
Dude, honestly, it's fab. We got Trevor Baker out there. Good to see you, Trevor. Hope all is good up north. Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? By default, Nick, you're bringing on Luke. This is Luke, folks. He has been on for a little while, but we got him back tonight. Through pure demand and paying outrageous amounts of money to his agent. Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? It's been a little while. His name's Luke, and his surname's Triton. He is, of course, Luke Triton. Hello, mate. There he is. Oh, is there a delay? Is he just playing really cool?
We are. There we go. There we are. Taking a moment to load.
Hello.
I made it. Yeah.
Good to see you, dude. How you doing?
I am doing wonderful. And I was also thinking to myself just now, it was funny that you couldn't remember where I was from because you couldn't remember where I was from last time I came on. You said, I can't remember where he's from. I think it's Southwest England. Yeah, so the thing is, you just described it as, I know he does trains. He just lives in a train station. So where do you want to go? Do you want to go to Canada? Do you want to go to England? Or do you want to go to some train station? I was like, for God's sake. Sure, that'll do.
Where is he? What train station do you live at?
The Bristol one. I live in Bristol.
Is that Bristol?
Yeah,
Is that
let's
Temple
just go with
Meads or just Bristol?
Sure, whichever one you want.
All right, we'll go Temple Meads because it sounds nice, doesn't it? Oh, we're going to go to Temple Meads.
It's a nice one, yeah.
It's a big one as well. I used to get that from back to London Paddington back in the day, folks. Random story, but I used to live in Devon for a little bit. Are you all right there, Si?
Can I ask Luke a question when you're finished?
I can, yeah. And then we'll get our final guest on. Go for it.
I'll ask. Oh, well, now, Luke, you like trains? Have you ever met Francis Bourgeois, whatever his name is? You know Francis, the train guy.
Yeah, I've not met him in person, but I've seen enough of his stuff. I've got the gist of what he does.
I love his stuff. I really do. He's always at London Bridge, Si.
Is he?
Yeah.
You should get a picture with him.
I know. I'm yet to see. Do you know what? Should I get him on London Calling?
He has done a video with Lego trains, so he's got a Lego connection technically.
Yeah, I'll get in touch with him. Ask him to come on. Mr. Sam's out there. Just giving us $1.99. He says, "I just dropped every Lego set I have on accident." Oh, what can I say, mate? The best thing about Lego is that you can just rebuild it. It's perfectly for that. And do you know what? For that $1.99, Mr. Sam, this is for you.
Detach cable. Cable detached.
Got to love a bit of that. Cable detached. Right.
I knew you were
where
going
should
to
we go? I like that one. I like that one.
I'm loving the movie clips.
I was just, you know what? Well, I picked that one, Justin, because I was just thinking, Mr. Sam, if he owns an AT-AT, he's just dropped it. That's going to look a bit like that. But anyway, don't blow him up, though, Sam. Don't blow him up. Anyway, let's bring our last guest in. Now, do you know what? I've been trying for years. I'm not kidding, right? I have been trying for years to get this guy on. This guy, and a lot of people don't realize this, right? But he is an awesome streamer. He happens to actually be on Lego Masters Season 1 in America, which even to this day, I haven't actually watched. But what I'd love about this guy, I've never seen it, so but I should.
That's the only season I've seen. Like,
is he really?
Really?
I've seen 4 of the Australian ones, which were pretty good, but I need to watch the American one because Boone's on it, this guy's on it, and a whole bunch of other people that we know in the community are on it. But the reason I love this guy, folks, is because he is an awesome streamer. And I actually, when I started streaming, even before Si started streaming, I kind of wanted to be like this guy. A lot of people don't realize that, but I wanted to be this guy. And you might think to yourself, Greg, why did you want to be this guy? Because I tell you what, folks, right? This guy is as cool as the Arctic Ocean. He really is. And on that note, that's a good segue to bring him in. It is, of course, our good friend Mel, Iceberg Bricks. Hello, mate.
What's going on? Awesome introduction. Look, man, I don't have enough money in the bank to pay for that introduction.
I don't mind. I'll take euros. I don't care. Anyway, Mel, great to have you here. Honestly, dude, when I started looking and getting into YouTube and stuff like that, you was like a hero to me. I just really like your vibe. I still do to this day. I'll just put you on in the background. I'm like, oh yeah, Mel's on. He's building something. I'll say hello. And then I'll say, all about 3 questions. I'll say, when are you going to come on London Calling? But this time I managed to rope him in.
You got me, man. You got me.
It's great to have you here, mate. It really is. And you're at work at the moment. I was expecting to see bricks around you, but you're actually in some sort of office. I don't know what.
Yeah. Well, I got some bricks, man. I don't want to disappoint you, man. I got bricks right there, man. I got bricks right here. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm in the office, but I got bricks.
Yeah, I'm liking that. What's that one in the middle? If you go back to your other one, that's it over there. Right? What's that one with it looks like the bendy thing? What's all that? Is that some sort of
the globe? The globe without the globe.
Oh, yeah, it's the stand.
I'm working on the globe. Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I thought, what sort of mock is that? There we go. Look at it.
I'm working on the globe.
We've got an A-frame there. We've got trees that, let's face it, they're weeds. We've got the Harry Potter. What's it called? Begins with B. I can't remember what it's called. And we've got
Burrows.
Burrows. That's the one. And then we've got someone's
Nintendo
Titan.
Switch.
Titan? Is it Titan mech? Is that Zane's? It's got to be Zane, and he's white. And then we've got a part of the globe. He's literally Iceberg Bricks has got the whole wide world in his hands. That is the thing. I'm full of puns tonight. Anyway, great to have you here, Mel. I'm watching everyone on the tiny screen. Can't be doing with this, folks. I need bigger screens. There, I've said it. Anyway,
Mel, what game were you playing on Switch? Sorry to interrupt. What game were you playing on Switch? Because I saw the Nintendo Switch right there. I'm like, what game are you playing?
No, really.
I'm actually repairing it, man.
That old chest. I'm repairing it, my arm.
Building it away.
Do you work for CNN?
Huh?
Do you work for CNN?
You want to
Left
see
shoulder.
it? It's broken.
CNN.
Yeah, I don't know. That was there before I actually got this office. Been here, hasn't been an employee on the job longer than I have. So
yes, see it. Oh, okay, cool. It is. It's nice to see people's office, isn't it? You got a lot of storage in that office, isn't he, Si? Look at all the storage, all the cupboard holes he's got there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice office. It's junky as I don't know what, but like I got my, I got my TV right there. I play a little Nintendo.
It's like you work in a air. I got taxi rank, isn't it? I've seen taxi rank
on the ceiling, right? I got Lego on the ceiling.
Is that on the fan?
Yeah.
Turn the fan on. Turn the fan on. Let's see it go around with the fan. Let's go around with the fan.
Turn on the fan. I ain't crazy.
Of course you want to.
More Lego over here. You know what I mean? Like, but that's the junkie. But
All right, someone drop £100 super chat, and then Mel will turn it on. And,
yeah, that's a bet. You drop £100, I'll turn the fan on for you.
Exactly, £100. That's like £100 is like $3,000 at the moment.
That's a bet. You do that, that's a bet.
All right. Let's have a few people that are out there as well. I do apologise, folks. I've got to literally focus on what people are actually saying out there because the screen's so small. But anyway, that's what I get. I need to get like the big magnifying glasses. Si O'Connor, great to see you on the panel. There's lots of love out there for you, Si. Hey, everyone, says Scotty. We've got Hey Scotty says as well, Cabbage. Who else is out there too? We've got Trevor Baker. He's saying, always a pleasure. He is always. He's very pleasurable. He really is. We've got 2 Humble Bricks out there too. Great to see you 2 Humble Bricks. It really is. I've just seen another super chat come in. I think it's got a slight flavour of American, maybe a hint of Mexican about it. It's Gene's Vision. Or Gene's Version, I should say. Gene's Vision. I always think Gene's Vision would be really cool. But of course, they'd be a completely different person. But Gene's Version, thank you so much. Popping in, but mostly lurking. Miss Y'all. I think, is that how they say it, Justin, in America? Miss Y'all.
That's a Texas thing. That's a Texas thing.
It's a Texas thing. Okay. A Texan thing, I should say.
It's becoming popular everywhere. I'm hearing British people saying it as well now. It's so weird.
I know, I have.
I've gone to Camden, mate. See y'all later. I'm like,
y'all. Yeah, I walk into a pub wearing a cowboy hat. Yo, how's it all going? Up the hammers and all this sort of thing. That won't go, would it? Anyway, now of course, G's got great news. She's back in on LAN as well. Everyone's in LAN at the moment. What's going on?
Congrats. Enjoy that moment. Enjoy it.
Totally deserved, yeah.
And Mel is too.
Exactly. I know. Mel's in it. Just Too Good's in it. And, well, yeah, never know.
Stud City's in it.
Don't never leave.
Stud City in it now as well. God, he's got a massive set. I tell you, I'd love to be a mate with his uncles, that's for sure. Jeez. But anyway, Gene, I think I'll give you something a bit. Should we go James Bond? I think we go James Bond.
No, she likes Star Wars. Do Star Wars for her.
I've done the Star Wars one already, Si. I've done the Star Wars, but this one's specifically for Americans. This one's a sort of English Anglo-Saxon American. I've got no idea what it means, but it sounds good. Anyway, enjoy it.
Something we're making for the Americans. It's called a ghetto blaster.
Oh, I remember that.
It's called a ghetto blaster.
I remember that.
Emily has been texified. Yes, everyone. I tell you what, right, Cali. There's this thing going on in Cali. I won't be looking at Cali. I'll be looking at Texas. Texas is the place. That's where it's all kind of going on. It really is. So Iceberg, whereabouts are you in the world geographically?
I'm on the East Coast. I'm right by the nation's capital, but I'm in Maryland.
He doesn't know what the capital is. He thinks it's Swindon.
Is that? I'm thinking, yeah, capital to me is London.
Yeah, near DC area, right.
Oh, DC, Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Washington's on the West Coast, though, isn't it?
No,
Washington DC.
Oh, okay, all right. I'll get mixed up. Get me DC.
I mean, honestly, if we talk about like in history, actually,
Oh, come back. He's frozen. What about that for a face, eh? That's gorgeous, isn't it? He's frozen, but he's gorgeous.
Out, you remember that?
Oh, he's back. He's back.
He's
back.
You froze
out.
For a second.
He's back.
Said the Red Coats were coming. You remember that?
Okay, all right.
Oh,
No, I'm terrible with geography, but can I presume that if there's a Washington DC, there's a Washington Marvel? Is that a thing?
Oh,
that joke. He even carried it like that. Oh god,
It was poor. Very poor.
I'm watching out for. How's the floor going? Because she always sends me pictures of her floor, but I don't think she's done it this week. She sent me.
I didn't this week because I didn't want you to tell me off for it being messy again.
Oh, it's always
It's Ian's fault. I'm blaming Ian.
Don't worry, they've not been burgled. Anyone who's watching. All right, well, I'm waiting for Ian to come in. Ian just comes in. Wait for it, folks. Honestly, it is a thing, right? If it's a bit like Where's Wally, but it's kind of like Where's Ian, where he just kind of sleeks in with about four Pepsi Maxes and a kebab and a packet of Whatsits for Carrie to munch on throughout the street.
That would be good.
Yeah, I do love a Whatsit, but they make your fingers stink, don't they, Si?
What's a Whatsit? Remember that ad?
What?
Yeah, that was an ad. Remember that? What's a Whatsit?
Yeah. What's it? Watson, his name wasn't it as well? They were the days. Good kind of things. But Luke, are you into crisps? Do you like? Oh, Americans call them chips. Sorry, we got to call them chips, haven't we, Si?
Mm-hmm.
Luke, have you got any favorite? What's your favorite flavor of chips?
I recently discovered is it Walker Sensation? There's a Thai chili flavor. I think that was a thing I saw a few days ago. I thought, yeah, I need to try that.
Try chili flavor.
Is Walker?
Technically,
yeah. Is Walker?
It's like a Walker Sensation type.
Yeah, is that Lay's or Ruffles in the US? Because there's like Walkers in one part.
It's
of the world,
Lay's.
Lay's. Okay, there you go. Okay.
Oh, look at that. We got.
Justin's the food guy.
I didn't know that.
That is
Just Two Foods. Just Two Foods.
Just food.
Yeah, I actually got Just Two Foods right here to review.
Let's have a look.
They have new mustard flavored Doritos and ketchup flavored Doritos, which this is a Canadian thing that they brought to the US.
Ketchup's good.
Yeah, they have a ketchup. I don't know how this is going to be. This is going to be after the stream. I got to try this on. I'm like, what is it?
Oh, man. They look good. I'm getting hungry on this. Oh, there we go. Sorry, folks. I just put myself out of there. Let me do this. Let's bring it back in again.
There's Ian.
There we go. Oh, he's back. He's back. I'm trying to anticipate. There he is. Sorry, Justin. Press the wrong thing. Honestly, I'm used to using a screen like that, and I'm using one like this. And it's like, bloody hell. I've got to be like laser focused. Ian, welcome. Did you see, we just missed you coming back in again. He just timed that perfection. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
Okay, good stuff.
He's not got any snacks because he was too late.
No, you did bring in no snack. Have you got any from last week that you didn't eat, or have you consumed them all?
So have you met us?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just sort of, you never know. What's he drinking? Is that
just water?
Water?
No way. Is that ice in it as well?
Yeah.
No way.
It's a genie if ever I've seen one.
Floating.
Yeah. Good to see you. What did you bring in for Carrie, out of curiosity? Because we're talking about food. This is like an episode of Just Two Foods.
He didn't bring me anything.
No.
I've even got my own drink this week. And look, what a surprise. It's the same thing as you.
There we go.
Always
Bucks
the same.
Fizz. I love it. But I love a bit of Bucks Fizz. All right, good stuff. Let's go around the panel then, and let's see how everyone's been doing, shall we? So we'll run around the panel, and then we'll ask what people have been up to, and then I think we'll take a little look at these blooming mechs that seem to be really splitting the community, simply because they're quite good, but it's a thing we didn't ask for. No one wants them. And they're almost like a guilty pleasure. But anyway, that's probably the best we could call them. The question will be, folks, and do check out the survey as well, what was the question I asked? Because I put it on there about 24 hours ago. What do you think of the new Lego Star Wars mechs? Mechs are a great idea. So far, 44%. But meh, what the heck? is on 56%. So overall, most people not liking him at the moment, but that's quite close. 66 votes, folks. That's quite ironic as well for a Star Wars thing. But let's get them votes up to 100 or so, and let's get those thumbs up as well. So thank you, everybody. But let me know what you think. I've just refreshed my screen, and I've got a Lego Mario set advertised on it. I mean, things must be getting rough for him. But anyway, let's have a catch up, shall we? Just Too Good. How the devil are you? Because I haven't seen you for 2 years. What have you been up to? Anything exciting?
So many things. I quit LAN. I'm back in LAN. I was addicted to drugs, and then I quit drugs, and I'm sober now, which is a fantastic way of life.
Congratulations. How many days are you now? You must be up to about 190 or so, aren't you?
181.
181. Good stuff.
Day
Good
181.
stuff.
You know, and every day is just a gift of sobriety, and it's not the easiest path, but I just feel so much more awake. Like the past 2 years have been so hard for me because of drug addiction. And when I came clean in November, I just feel more awake, more alert. And it was the first few months were rough, but like, I don't know, it's been really great. And it's great to be back on here, and it's great to be back in the community and like talking to everybody and seeing what's up and everything. So.
Yeah, and is it and that's really good to hear. And we'll go as deep into that as you possibly want to.
Whatever you want, but it's fine. We don't have to. Yeah, it's up to you.
No, that's cool, man. I'm cool.
I'm open book.
We are we're kind of like 7 people on the panel, or 8 if you have to include Ian as well, because they're kind of like they're like a double act. These two, they're like Batman and Robin, or in their case, Batman and Robin. But we're human beings. Everyone's human. We've all got day jobs. Some people, like Mel, they say they're working. They say they're fixing something. They're live streaming. Shai does it all the time. He's like, he'll come on London Calling. He goes, yeah, I'm just working. So he's on the live stream. He's looking at a spreadsheet. He's just moving his mouse, so work knows that he's actually doing something. But yeah, okay. So was it a coincidence that you got back into LAN? Or was it just something you just thought, no, I'm going to sort my life out. I'm going to get back into LAN. How did all that come about?
Yeah, I mean, ever since I quit and I've been sober, I've sorted my life out where, like, when I was on drugs, getting high was the priority of my life over everything, over seeing my family, over hanging out with friends, over building Lego and loving Lego. And I lost all my passion in everything. Aside from watching movies, which is still a huge passion of mine, I would just watch movies and get high all day, do drugs. And now that I'm sober, I don't have that want to do those drugs anymore. And I could focus on the things that I lost as passion. Because the past 2 years, I was kind of in a dark age of Lego. I missed so many awesome, amazing sets. And I kind of didn't like Lego, really. I was just doing it for the money, I felt like, maybe. But now, my passion in Legos is maybe even more than my passion in movies right now, which is crazy. And I just love building Lego and talking about the new Lego sets. And I kind of felt like I left my channel with very low quality videos throughout those years of addiction. And now I put a lot of effort into my videos, back how the effort I used to put into my videos before addiction. And it's been a great couple months. And I've kind of come out of a Lego dark age, so I'm really enjoying what Lego is putting out. And it's a great year for Lego in general. So I was like, hey, might as well go back into LAN, because we all grow as people. And I've said in the past that, I wanted to quit LAN because I felt maybe they were executive meddling. And if they ever executive meddle again, come in there and say, oh, you can't put this video up or anything, then I will quit LAN. But I don't feel like they're doing that. I reevaluated a lot of things in my life. And I'm like, it's something that could definitely benefit me and everything. So
it's been great. Definitely. And well done for kind of getting through that funk of a couple of years on the down and seeking those highs, because let's face it, folks, life's full of ups and downs. It really is.
That's true.
And you got to just try and level it out and ride the hard times and enjoy the good times. And that is the thing. And I'm getting on a bit now, so I definitely do my best to enjoy the good times, and especially when family are together and stuff like that.
Of course.
I got my brother coming over from Boston in about 2 months actually, in July, and I can't wait to see him. But
that's awesome.
He's going to see my other brother as well, and all 3 of us be together. But it's one of those things when the 3 of us get together, it's very, very seldom. It's normally at funerals or weddings, and it's just one of those great things. So we'll all be together. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. But you also I kind of think this could potentially be the last time. You never know. And I'm not particularly old, but my middle brother's 10 years older than I am, and my oldest brother is 15 years older than I am, and he's in Boston. So, but it's just you enjoy the good times. It's live life as it is. But anyway,
so
Justin,
true.
It's great to have you back here. It's great to see.
It.
It's great to see you happy. That's the thing.
Thank you. Well. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's great to feel happy because, like, I mean, it was just these were like heights I didn't feel when I was, going through that phase and everything. And I'm so glad I'm here now.
It was a really good video to make, Justin. Like, one, it was brave, and two, it like Holly's video talking about her mental health. It's another, people look up.
That was an inspirational video for me for that video.
Yeah, well, I got quite emotional watching hers and yours because I've known you for like 4 or 5 years, or whatever, and it's like other people now hopefully would be able to go, "Hey, Justin is talking about it, so can I."
Yeah, I mean, it was a hard video to make, but the response has been absolutely incredible. I'm even seeing the chat, just the warmest response I could ever imagine. Like everybody was so kind and so mature and so polite about it, and it's just like, I love this community. I mean, I guess that's cliche to say, but I really love this community.
Yeah, and I think everyone, people kind of, I wouldn't say come in and out of the community. I think everyone, especially all of us that are in the panel, always got a sort of mind on. I always think being an AFOL is a kind of mindset anyway, personally. But it depends how deep you want to be in it. And I was going to go to the mid tier, but I'm going to go to you next, Si, because you've been doing a few more videos recently. And on that note, tell us a little bit about your week. How's your week been? You seem to be a bit more, I don't know, you're doing more vids, and it's like, every day, most days, I'm like, bloody hell, Si's done another vid, great. I love it. That's some of my favorite videos I've ever watched were every day when I'd go to work on my commute, folks, to London Bridge. I'd watch a Si O'Connor video, and they're kind of coming back thick and fast. So there's a little bit about that, Si.
Yeah, I mean, looking back, I don't know if I fell into a rut. I don't know if I got a bit bored, or I mean, I was talking to Ash from Flashback this ages ago, and I think I was watching too many people on YouTube, and I don't know if I felt a little bit, oh my God, I should be better, or I should, so I just shut off away from watching people, really, and kept away from live streams. And, I just have a book of ideas now. And again, I'm not going to listen to, people, I'm going to concentrate a bit more on shorts as well, because one, I really like doing shorts. I think they're fun. And I found lately they're a much better way to engage with the Lego community and people who watch videos. A lot of people like to watch shorts and stuff on the toilet or on the train or whatever, so it's something quick. They can add a comment, or they can just hit a little heart, and away they go. But I mean, in the last 3 days, I've gotten like an extra 1,000 followers on Instagram. It's like people like what I'm doing.
Wow, that's really good.
It's what I started out doing like 3 years ago, just minifigures, because I love minifigures. So I'm just going to stick with that for a while. But yeah, just feel better about making videos. It seems to be what everyone's. If you saw Tricky Bricks, if Flynn's looking forward to coming back making videos, Justin's on a better in a better headspace. I feel better doing them. It's just I've more time as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's really good, Si. And we love having you back and around and stuff like that. And he's good, and I think I mean I go through ebbs and lows and stuff like that. And only this week, I mean, I'm not on a low yet or anything like that, but I've done something kind of different this week. I've gone, there'll be a vlog out about it, folks. But instead of actually doing the vlog where I'm just talking straight at the camera, it's just, sometimes the vlogs like that, they just don't work because it depends on where you are. So this is coming this week, folks, probably Monday or something like that. I went over to Battersea because of the train strikes. I had an hour or so to kill, so I was like, I'll just pop over Battersea, see what's happening with the Lego store over there. Went over there, took some shots of that, so I'll do a video on that, and because that opens next week, folks, by the way. And then the other one is I was like, there's a guy at the London Design Museum. called I do apologize because I'm probably going to annihilate his name, but his name's called I Weiwei, like that, and he's an artist, right? And he works with Lego as well as all sorts of other things. He's because he's an activist as well, but he's an artist, and I always think artists and activists are quite similar. They come up with very powerful imagery. This guy has done some great stuff. He's done he's done basically Monet's version of the lilies, the lily pads, using Lego, using 600 and I think it's 650,000 pieces of Lego. So, and I was like, oh, do you know, I'm going to have some of that. I'm going to go over and see that. So I went over and saw it. I did some film because you can't, let's face it, you can't talk to a camera in a giant room full of art pieces. You look a bit weird. But anyway, so I did that, and I thought, yeah, you know, I'm going to do a vlog slightly differently. This one's going to be a sort of a bit voiced over and stuff like that. So it'll be something different, and I think that's what it is. And I think it's important not to compare yourself to everyone else, but focus on what you want to do. Talk to other people, reach out, just ask them how they're doing, how they do stuff. But ultimately, you got to do your own thing because it's you that makes it unique. You are the selling point. Justin, I listen to him because he does, you know, really good, straight to the point, honest as well, by the way, honest accounts of Lego sets. And, you know, and
really appreciate the kind words.
And you too as well, Si. And Mel, you're the same. You're honest as well and how you feel about stuff. And that's why I read Jay's Brick blog as well. I think he's great. I really do. Breath of fresh air. You know, and then you know, and then I kind of put on other people for their ideas and energy, like Nick. And the Brick Bods as well. I'm proud of them. They reached 1,000, same time that Planet Tech did as well. And it's about celebrating other people's accomplishments. But anyway, I'm waffling on. I can feel it now. I'm running out of superlatives and air in this cabin. So who shall we go to next and ask them about their week? Let's go to you, Luke, Mr. Triton. Have you been up to anything Lego-fied this week? Luke, I think there's about a 30-second delay.
Yeah, amazingly, I've been able to keep up with Lego. So
he was called on in class.
Luke, I think there's about a 10-second delay.
What was that? Like, I think everybody spoke at once. And
what it is like about 4
hello, can you hear me? Is it working?
Oh. Yeah, we can hear you, but it's just a bit delayed.
Yeah, you on the moon or somewhere?
I don't know. He looks like he's frozen now. Let's have a look.
Oh,
he's frozen.
Okay.
Oh, he's frozen.
Hang on.
Hey, Luke, get out of the attic, man. Get out of the attic.
All right, what I'm going to do,
It's on.
He looks like Andor. Don't you think he looks like Andor? He's good looking, isn't he?
Hello.
He looks like I don't know. He looks like Andor's been shot there. All right, let's
get out of that attic, man.
Where's he going? Where's he going? It's his special room. We're looking at the ceiling now. What's going on in there? All right, let's kick him off, and then he can come back in again. So moving from there, we'll kick him out. I'm not going to ban him. Blimey, don't do that, Greg. Kick from the studio. He can come back in again. Come back in again. What can I say? That's funny, isn't it? But that's life, folks. That is. Do you remember when I tell you who I do miss in the community because he used to wind me up, but he was funny at the same time as well. Si was Solo Brick Builder. Yeah. When he was like normal human being. He streams next to a radiator in his flat, right? That had his clothes on it, you know, underwear, pajamas, all sorts of things. And I'd say to him, what you got in your radiator? And he just used to show us. So I made a segment of it. That's the thing, you know. It's the thing. Now here's the thing, folks. Look at this. Look, I got nearly 20 quid from Trevor's videos. £19.99. Nice. Super chat. Trevor, that's incredibly kind of you. I do appreciate it. I really do. And as for that, blimey, where should we go with that? Where should we go? Should we have Ghostbusters? I think we should have let's go for a bit of Ghostbusters. This, Trevor. Actually, do you know what? This is a big one. Let's go for this one. This is one of KO's favorites. Here we go, Trevor. This is for you.
Oh my God, is this my acceptance to Hogwarts?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
You, Trevor. Money, honey, honey. Do you remember the song? I need dollar. The dollar is what I need. Hey, hey.
Oh, I hated that song.
Oh, sorry, I love it. I
hated it. Thrift store, isn't it? That's called thrift store.
Is it?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
That's another one.
I didn't realize. I this to crack me up like this. I need because you find yourself walking down the street doing this. Like, what are you? My wife would be going, "What are you walking like that? What are you walking like chicken for?" And I'm like, I'm listening to this particular song. She always knew when I was listening to that song because my head kind of wagged around in a particular direction, a bit like a chicken.
Maybe I'm getting them mixed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't like it.
No, but you don't like it. It's easy words, though. Sorry, easy words. DZ Studios is out there. So I said, hello. Hello, DZ Studios. Great to have you here. KO, favorite food. Thank you, Ko. And thank you as well, Trevor, for the money. Right, where did we get to next? Where did we get to? Oh, Luke's back. Let's try and bring him in. Hopefully, there'll be less delay this time. But anyway, we never know, folks. We'll bring him on by the seams of our pants. There he is. How you doing, Luke? Can you hear us? Earth to Luke. London to Luke. Can you hear me? Over.
I can hear you, but I'm just waiting for it to load on my tablet. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Hello.
Oh, he's on a
Is it
tablet.
working?
That's why. That's it.
Yeah.
It's kind of
So
working.
yeah. Okay. So I'm assuming everything's working properly now.
Okay.
I'm guessing there's still a bit of an audio delay.
There was a bit. Have you rebooted your router? That might help.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna. Right. So just to quickly explain it, then I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this, but I'm using my tablet because I feel like it's got better battery life. I'm gonna have to switch over to my phone because my tablet every now and then lags like it's been doing just now. So I'm gonna have to leave again and switch over to a different device. Sorry for the unprofessionalism, folks, but we will get this sorted.
That's it. There we go.
It happens.
Don't worry about it. It's all cool. It's totally cool, Luke. Don't worry. Let's get him out of there. Okay.
It's like one of those kung fu movies.
Fire that guy.
Yeah.
Fire that guy. You hear what I'm saying? Fire that guy.
Yeah, I kicked him out of the studio. He's kicked the studio. He's got kick from studio and ban right underneath it. And I'm like, oh, shall I? Oh, no, shall I? Anyway, where should we go next? Let's ask Nick. Nick, the brick adjuster. How the devil are you, my friend? Have you had a good week? What have you been up to?
I've been looking around my Lego room trying to figure out how I'm going to fit those two new big sets in June, the NINJAGO Market and the new Batcave Shadow Box. And I think I found some places to put them, but it's going to be kind of iffy.
You're gonna kick your wife out or something like that, are you? Is that what you do? That's a risky strategy.
Just moving things around. Down
moving things around. Squish it. About 10 more shelves. It's an interesting one, though, isn't it? The bat box. Again, we'll look at that a little bit later, folks. Again, I kind of like it, but it's so blooming expensive. It's like, to me,
it's
Ninjago's
expensive.
Yeah, but I do like the idea. Like, I'm not saying I like the cave part. We'll look at this later. I like the car piece. I like that. I think that looks good. And then I look to the right, and I'm like, "There's a hole in the wall or something like that." And then it's like, oh yeah,
it's cool. The bat symbol.
London, it's a play set. It's a play
bat
set.
symbol.
It's an expensive play set.
Now I know you as a kid used to have a lot of play sets. He-Man and Masters Universe used to have a play set. You know, like it's a lot of. G.I. Joe had a lot of play sets. Thundercats play set. It's a play set.
Well, if we're going into it, I wish if it was more of a play set, I would want it to be more deep. It just has that one wall of the play set, and I'm like, it's hampered by that shadow box design. I kind of wish forget the shadow box. Give me a whole play set of like I want to.
I like the fact that it's not a play set and it's actually something I can just look at.
As a display, okay.
What is it though? You got to look at it. It's got to be well lit. It's got to be well lit to look at it. Let's face it.
I wish there was more light bricks. It's like one.
When you display it, how are you going to display it? Are you going to display it open or are you going to display it closed?
Closed.
Oh, you can't see nothing inside.
Sorry?
I said, then you can't see all the stuff you see inside.
I don't really need to see that. I just want to see the bat symbol and maybe I might stick some stuff in front of it. It's going to be like a nice background. It's like a mosaic I can put on the wall, but it's like 3-dimensional.
It's like a briefcase, isn't it? You close it. It's like there's a handle. It's like a briefcase.
It's like a lunchbox. Remember those plastic and those thin lunchboxes that you used to take to school? You know, it's like
those are classic. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Action Hero lunchbox.
In London, people are taking bananas. They put them in these banana cases. I mean, it looks really if anything. But they're weird though, aren't they? So why don't they bother? I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, but yeah, lunchboxes. I think I don't know why I'm talking about bananas and lunchboxes. I don't know.
I might have to do a video on this thing right after.
we should have done this streaming like wearing lycra shorts or something. Could you imagine?
Is that reminding you of bananas, lycra shorts?
I think
and
us.
us?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, Si. Have you got lycra shorts by any chance, Si?
Of course I do. I wear them on Wednesdays down at my local bar.
Gym. Excellent. Right. Okay. Good stuff. We'll have to talk about Eurovision a little bit later as well. I don't know why that reminded me of that. But yeah, man. I love it. Me and Si, right? We're watching Eurovision, right? We're literally about 500 miles. Actually, we was a lot nearer because I was in Bath. So I was 200 miles nearer. Oh, he's gone. No hands. No hands. But this is... See, folks, ups and downs, even live on streams. But yeah, I loved it. Me and Si were texting each other all sorts of things all the way through the show. He couldn't believe I was up all the way through it.
I know, yeah. Greg he's normally in bed at 10:30.
I try to be anyway. It never works out that way. But anyway, folks.
Sorry to be this way, but can you explain Eurovision a bit to me? Because I don't have.
I don't know what that is. Sorry, go for Eurovision. But before you do, folks, obviously surveys can only be up for 24 hours because it just decided to stop itself and complete. We had 87 votes. What do you think of the Lego Star Wars mechs? Matt, what the heck? 55%. Mechs, these are a great idea. 44%. So it's quite split, really. It's quite split. But anyway, Si, over to you. What is, in a nutshell, Eurovision?
Okay, so the Eurovision is a song contest that anyone in Europe can enter. So basically, each country gets a group of writers, whether they are picked by the public or if they do a show and they have people on and the public vote, and each song from that country then becomes an entrant. Now, the weird thing is Israel is able to join, which is fine, and Australia, who isn't in Europe, have joined as well. But that's okay. The more, the merrier. It's extremely camp and it's brilliant. It is so much fun. There's comedy.
You can find it on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
you can
definitely.
watch it on YouTube, definitely. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. Eurovision Song Contest. But Ireland have won the most times, 7 times. But this year, we tied with Sweden, wasn't it? Norway, Sweden, I can't remember, one of the Nordic countries. So now our championship is balancing on the rocks, but it's really good. A lot of famous people have come from the Eurovision. For instance, Celine Dion, she became famous from the Eurovision. She performed in Dublin. You have ABBA. They performed in the Eurovision. That's how they became famous. So
how long has this been going on?
Oh, since the 70s.
I think it's even 60s side, but
I think you're right.
Yeah. I love it. A lot of people don't like it, but I'm just like, for 4 hours it's on for, and it was funny because apparently it was chaos in the background. But I loved it. It was just so different. But the Germans, my God, that was awful, wasn't it, Si?
I liked the German one. I like metal and I like stuff like that. But I also like dance music. And
but the Germans don't sing. They're like, and I'm like, what the hell are they even saying? Even in German,
that's the great thing about Eurovision. It's really inclusive. So you have people who are from different walks of life, whether it be kind of rubbish Euro dance or metal with words you can't understand, people in chaps, it's hilarious. It's bonkers.
Wait, so it's one show or is it like a season?
One show for 4 hours.
Yeah, but I think there's like a few days before it leading up to it, so it's like eliminations and stuff like that.
Yes, so on a Tuesday they'll have kind of an elimination, a day off on Wednesday, Thursday eliminations, grand final on Saturday, and in the middle of it, for the kind of halftime show, they have usually have really good pieces. So when Ireland hosted it in the 90s, I think it was, we had Riverdance as our main show, and that shot Irish dancing and river dance, all over the world. It was it was a thing to behold, to be honest.
Wait, so each country picks one song, or is there one song for all of Eurovision?
It's a public vote, so you vote for whatever. So each country will perform on the night, basically, and then there's a text. You can text, vote for whatever, 1, 2, 3, and then. So there's a grand jury of countries, and they put their vote in. It's usually corporate crap. But then the public get their vote as well, and all of these points combine. So it's like watching a horse race. So the favorite will be number one for a long time. Then the public votes come in, and it moves up and down. It's so exciting. You're like, you hope our country didn't get through. Greg's didn't do too good this year. They came second last year with a great song. So this year. It was held in the UK, in Liverpool. Last year, the winners were Ukraine. Obviously, they couldn't host it. So the UK stepped in and said, we'll host it on your behalf. And it was such a great show. Really, really well done. Like it blew the socks off everybody, really.
I think everyone was quite surprised how well it went. I thought the special guest was going to be Paul McCartney.
Yeah, that would have been good.
And it was the kind of our queen in waiting. It was Kate, which was lovely. And I love the royal family as well. I would say I'm a royalist, but I do like the royal family. What can I say?
Did you get that crown build? That was like a freebie or something. I'm like, where's that from? I don't know.
There in the city, into London on the day of the coronation, it'd be a nightmare.
Was it at Lego stores or something?
Yeah, it was just at Lego stores, and it was just over that weekend actually. So I suppose I could have got up on the Sunday, but yeah, it would have been a good one to get. That again, that would have been quite a good one to have done, and quick video on it. Maybe the sort of experience of buying it and stuff like that. But yeah, why didn't I go? I think I was actually streaming. That was it. That's Saturday. I was streaming, and but I was streaming. I wasn't streaming until 4 o'clock. But to get back from the city to here and do a load of other bits and pieces, it just didn't. I couldn't work it out.
Yeah, they don't do that a lot in the United States anymore, because we used to have them all the time at Toys R Us, where they would have like random builds, and then Toys R Us died, and it's like, like I missed those little random freebie builds.
Yeah, make and takes.
Yeah, make and takes.
Smiths do it sometimes.
Yeah, Smiths do it. They do it. And Entertainer, they got a good deal on it, man. They got the Entertainer has got 25% off the Commander Cody set, the ATTE, I think it is. So yeah, that's a pretty cool one, isn't it? So where else did we get to then? I think Luke, how you doing? Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, we can.
Yes.
We hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay.
So Luke, while we can. While you're here, tell us a little bit about your week. How's your week been?
Week has been busy with work, getting on with a new working life, which is fine. But Lego-wise, it's been nice to just do things a bit slowly. So to those who know me, I do basically, not strictly, but the only thing I really do is railway-related Lego stuff. But near the start of the month, I thought, I'm feeling burnt out. Well, it wasn't that. It was, I did a Lego show at, April 22nd. It was a one-day show with my Lego user group, and I took a small bit of my layout, and I thought, I've done this about a dozen times. It's nice to do train stuff, but not everyone appreciates railways. So after that, I thought, you know what? It's time let's just give railways I've got nothing new I really want to build, so let's just go for something else. So I've been making, I'm a big fan of wrestling. I've been watching wrestling for over 15 years, so I thought, it was one Friday night before I was about to go to bed. I thought, every now and then I thought about wanting to make or own my own full-size replica belt. I can build with Lego. I can make one. Oh my god! I can use swivel hinges for the strap. So it's like midnight. I'm looking over at my collection of bricks. I'm thinking, I need to go to bed, but I want to build this thing. So the next day on Saturday, I just spent the entire day building one of my best things ever, and it's behind me. I don't know if it's worth showing, but it was well, okay, hang on, I want to make sure I don't pull the camera off and ruin things even further.
All right, don't worry
There we go.
Oh wow.
Oh, this is genuinely something special, because there's another guy in my user group who is a fan of wrestling. I took it to our monthly in-person meetup, and he was so jealous. So it's how do I get this in a shot?
That's
there we
crazy.
That's it.
Look at there.
That looks fantastic. I love that.
Yeah.
That came out great.
So yeah, this is full size.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's full size. Yeah.
you can. Oh, hang on. Here we go. If I put this over my shoulder,
I'm not sure that
you can get the gist of how.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's a full size thing. This is one of 3 belts I've built, and after building the second one, I thought, yeah, this is quite excessive on a couple of specific parts. But you can see what I mean when it says this one. This is modern era. I do have an attitude era. Actually, no. Well, yeah, that's one of 3 belts I've made. Actually, I might have an attitude at bow. It doesn't count, but we're not going to go into the wrestling lore. We're here for Lego. But but yeah, this is one of 3 belts I've built, and again, after I made it, it was such a good combination of I'm proud of what I've built, and it's a good break from the train scene. So I love it. I've been trying to figure out ways to hang this up on a wall, and there are some ideas, but it's proving to be difficult. So for now, I'm just stacking them on top of each other for the sake of just keeping them out of the way of everything else.
It's really good, man. And I was going to ask him a question then. He's gone. If anyone who's, I'm curious. Oh, I'm not curious. I actually know why. But tell us what Gert Lug actually is.
Yeah, so I thought I'd represent my club today. So this is the Lego user group based in Bristol. It's Gert's Lug. It's a play on a British slang or a Bristolian slang called Gert's Lush. And yeah, that's all it is. It's just the name of my Lego user group. We do about 5, 6, 7 shows a year, and we are a group of lovely people.
May I ask, what does Gert's Lush mean?
Yeah, good point.
It's that's not well. It's different. Well, I do know what it means, but I don't know how obvious it is. Whenever I talk, apparently someone at work said I'll go from talking with a posh voice to sounding very West Country. So, so when it goes to me talking West Country, saying a couple of certain, I don't know what I would say that would sound particularly West Country, but when you say things like Gert Lush, it really does stand out. And
yeah, get off my land.
Again, I don't get off my land.
Yeah, get off my land.
Yeah, get off my land, you booger. But yeah, Gert Lush.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah.
Can you imagine saying that with a Bristolian accent? That'd be crazy.
How do I? Give me a sentence to say "yo" with, and I'll try and make it sound West Country.
Yo, get off my land.
This is gonna go terribly. Okay,
going, y'all.
Right, y'all, get off my land. Oh, for God.
I can hear it a little bit.
It's so uncool.
Yeah.
So uncool. One brick out, he says, I used to be obsessed with WWF and WWE. And I remember when I met William Regal, the Tory Wilson. Great day that was.
Oh, Regal, fair enough.
Was that like Hulk Hogan and the British Bulldogs?
Hulk Hogan, yeah, they were really old timers back in the 80s, sort of way before my time.
We did have that.
But there are things I've learned. I met Andre the Giant in Dublin.
Did you?
Did you really?
If I may, I'm seeing some of the comments people are saying in the chat.
Oh yeah, I don't know what he's doing there. Quick side. What was the giant guy like? Was he quite tall?
Oh, the other belt.
Oh, he was enormous. His hands were like so big.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, go on, Luke.
Speaking of Andre the Giant, I remember just to quickly talk about Andre the Giant. There was for those who watched the Joe Rogan Experience, Jake the Snake Roberts was on for an episode, and he went about 15 minutes talking about Andre the Giant, and it's some of the most insane things because of his insane size. It's too much for me to go into here and now, but if you go to, there's like a 15-minute sort of snippet from the podcast where he just talks about Andre. It's genuinely incredible. But speaking of some of the older stuff, I grabbed another belt because this is the best, well, of the 3 belts, this is my favorite, and it's my favorite belt design too. So for those of you who were, I forgot, how do I do this? It's really weird to have to hold this in front of my face.
Oh,
so this is the...
That's awesome.
No, this is the Undisputed Championship from 2002 to 2005. Yeah. It's,
you ain't got no, where's the WCW at, bro? Like...
I don't have that many parts, and I'm not. How do I do? I can't hold this at the angle I want to because there's a bloody angled wall in the way. So how do I do this?
Hold it the other way.
Yeah,
sit in the middle.
Living in the middle of the room. How do I just hold it this way? Here we go. That'll have to do.
But yeah, this was the
that's
most
the back build.
intricate of the three. So this was the most intricate of the three belts, and it was with this. So this was the second of the three that I built, and again, same hinge pieces for the strap. But I realized on my Lego Store's Pick a Brick wall, you can see along the top and along the bottom, sort of these dark tan 1x2 pieces. I thought, you know what, that would be a good idea to kind of recreate the stitching, because this, if this was a real belt, this would be a leather strap and this would have some stitching on it. So I went back and added this, and it's small things like this that make it pop just a little bit more. And
awesome.
it is, because I'm a wrestling fan and I have my own belts now, every now and then when I'm not doing anything, I'll just come to one of these and just grab it and put it on my shoulder. It's like, it's one of the best feelings ever. It really is.
The inside, is just black? Is the inside just black?
Mostly, yeah. So the vast majority of the strap is 2x4 bricks. You can see a couple of other sort of odd-colored. So these are basically those 2x2 plates with side studs, but it's 2 plates high on one side and then 1 plate high on the other. There were a load of those on the Pick a Brick wall in my store as well, so I thought, well, they might come in handy, and well, evidently they did. So yeah, it's very much. The thing is, it really is a simple thing to build. It does take a day maybe to finalize how the plates are going to look, but it's just a combination of something I really loved building, and it was a good way to get out of this, what do you call it? That train burnout.
Yeah, sort of switch track, so to speak.
Yeah, there were plenty of people in my log who were, so I posted pictures of this in my Lego user group's member page, and there were plenty of comments and jokey people saying, "Oh, you're going from trains to this, you're getting off the tracks, you're going from one..." Yeah, it was, I don't remember all of them, but it was,
you'll get
I don't want to remember. I don't want to remember them.
Are you excited for that, the Orient Express, right? Lego Ideas set?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember on Lego Ideas, however many months ago, that the Orient Express got picked. Now, I remember, I think that got announced like a month or two after the £400 Hogwarts Express set came out, the one that was more of a display piece than a train set. And myself and a load of other people looked at that and thought, okay, the Orient Express could be a really cool set. But if they do it in the same way as that Hogwarts Express set, where it's a little bit bigger, it doesn't fit normal track, and it's a display set, it's a complete wasted opportunity. So I think it's just a waiting game, to be honest, because it could be amazing or it could be a giant waste.
So you didn't like the Hogwarts Express either?
Well, I mentioned this when I was on last time as well, which is funny.
I think it kind of broke in around that time.
Yeah, so I've got that display, again, that £400 Hogwarts Express. I've bought one, but when I bought mine, it was on AFOL day, and I used about a little over 100 points in VIP, or £100 in VIP points. So I got mine for like 200 something. But even then, I feel like I overpaid because it's just I don't know. It's because again, the actual Lego train scene. So again, there is standard track. There is a way to build trains that run on that track. That set does not fit on those rails. So the entire, again, it was a nice display piece and it was fun to play with. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think I'm not happy. Even if I bought it for 50 quid brand new, I still think to myself, I'm just not happy.
Oh, I don't know. Really, for 50 quid, I'd buy 4 of them.
Yeah, well, yeah, then again, for 50 quid, you'll probably be very happy and part it.
Did you sell the minifigures? Because the minifigures seem to be going for a lot. I don't know.
So I've got everything here. Well, everything's been put back in I've put the set back in the box. I am thinking about selling it in the future, but if there are elements to it, like the minifigures are expensive or have value, then maybe, because I can't be bothered to sell the train on its own, the coach on its own, the minifigures on its own. That's what I'll sell it as one thing. But if not to say if the minifigures bring up the value, because I, for one, don't see that much value in the first place. I mean, it really isn't worth as much as it was. So if I can try and sell it on to get a decent price, I mean, yeah, sure. It would be nice to get a bit of money back too.
And then finally, does it move on the track, or does it move on the track?
I don't think it does.
No,
it moves up in the air, doesn't it? You can.
Yes, so the way this one behaves, it sits. Well, the normal Lego track you get has 4 studs between the rails, and it's always been the case for as long as time. This one has been built technically it's been built to gauge 1 model, as in proper model train scale, which is equivalent to 5 studs between the rails. So by default, it won't fit. And on the display piece, it's like 1 plate above the track. So when you go to sit it down, that's that crank handle where you can turn it and it makes the wheels spin. So there have been people who have modified it to make it work on normal tracks, but I have seen someone out there, it was months ago as well, who bought one and actually made it function on gauge 1 model track, which I think was way cooler.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Huh. See.
Very cool. But it's a thing that exists.
Has anyone on the panel actually bought the Hogwarts Express, the big one?
No,
I don't think.
It's a wise decision. Save your money and don't buy one, for goodness sakes.
Don't be like Luke and buy it and be all disappointed.
I bought one for you, so you don't have to.
There you go.
Yeah, I know that's true. That's true. And the thing is, though, it's a bit of a standalone thing, isn't it? But the thing that made me laugh or made me think about it was that the Lego Hogwarts Express is part of a system, but except that particular set doesn't go with any Lego system. And I'll leave it. I'll just leave that with you, I think, folks. It's
like me and the Bowser set, but anyway.
Oh, I love the Bowser set. I mean,
I don't like it.
I don't. Oh no, hold on a minute. I can't let you off the hook there.
Yeah.
That is one set. I should not like it. I'm not really particularly a Mario fan. Some people might argue that Lego aren't Mario fans as well. But I'm just saying. But the thing is, I love the Mighty Bowser. I was going to move on, but I need to know why you don't like it.
Sorry.
Why don't you like it?
Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a great set. It's just not for me personally, because the design of it, it's like a puppet, right? And I'd rather have something within the systems that Lego has than just like trying to mimic an action figure. I guess that's why I like Bionicle, because it's more of like Lego's own idea with them, but I don't really like those superhero action figures they have or the Star Wars action figures. It seemed like it was kind of doing that, but at this large price and everything. So I respect it, and I know why a lot of people like it, but it's not for me, because I like seeing Lego's take on things that fits within the system of Lego that we've expected before, instead of just trying to imitate another toy. I don't know.
Yeah, is it because it's too smooth looking? It doesn't look like a Lego design. It looks
in some ways, but it's more of just the function of like what it's this large figure that's basically trying to mimic like this puppet toy. Look at that. Okay, look at that. I don't know. Yeah.
What do you think of it, Carrie?
I love him.
Everybody loves it. Yeah.
The best. How can you not love this?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. Yeah.
Stick to my shoulder.
I love that though. That's cool.
Have you ever considered putting him in with the chickens just to sort of see how they react to him?
I think that would be maybe a little bit mean. They might break him as well.
They probably would.
Heck him.
He has got a decent cone though, so it could work.
Yeah, he's got a bigger cone than some of the chickens.
I know. Okay.
And they made those new pieces for the shell, right? Like all these interesting.
But, I mean, I think the shell's that I loved the most when I first saw it. But then
that's probably my favorite part too.
The weightiness of it and the way it's sort of. I don't know. It's just like holding up a small child.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, definitely not one of yours, Ian. Just saying. But yeah, the resemblance.
The moving head, the puppet. Yeah,
that's true. Anyway, what are you guys building tonight? Now we're on you.
I can't hold up two things. Hang on. Actually, no. You just hold up the set I'm building because there's no point.
Okay. Just want to let go of it.
She's only got little arms. It's like T-Rex arms.
So wait for it.
Oh, you're building that.
Oh, that's how.
I love that set.
So we bought this. Well, I wanted it when it was on the shelves. I said to Ian, "Please get me this set," and I think it just went so quickly that he didn't pick it up. Yeah. And so for like 1,000 subs, we bought it ready just in case we ever hit it. We bought it in 2020 and we finally got to build it. So super excited. I've been building this on Twitch all week, so it's very exciting.
Yeah,
now you reminded me that I have that set. Where the heck did I put it? I gotta put that on display. It's so good. I love that.
Yeah,
set.
It's such a good set.
Yeah. Well, what do you think of it so far, Ian? Has Carrie let you build bits of it?
No.
No, I've not been able to build any of it. I've not really looked at it either. So
All right. Well, what have you been up to then? What have you been up to whilst your wife's been
goes to work
on
I
Twitch?
have to work, unfortunately.
Oh, hello. So there we go. So that's what Ian's been up to this week, while Carrie's been streaming on Twitch and her lunch break.
This.
Oh, that's a great little set. Removers van.
I love that. It goes with the jazz
club,
modular.
Yeah.
It should have. The little builds are really good.
To this day, though, Justin, do you think that should have been the gift we purchased with it?
Yeah, should have. I wish it was just a set they sold on store shelves. I mean, come on, it's beautiful.
I agree. I tell you what,
better
is
than a lot of the city vehicles. Oh yeah, sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say. I tell you what is beautiful, other than Carrier, of course, is the what was it called? This set here. I love this. It's one of my favorite gift purchases. Yeah, Blacktron. Love this.
Oh, I never got a chance to get the Blacktron gift with purchase. I'm so upset I didn't get that because it looked so cool. It really does.
Hey, if you don't want your Hogwarts Express minifigures, I have an extra one of that. I'll trade you.
That's a good deal.
And he signed the box.
Old Harry. Yeah.
He'll sign the box for you as well. It's got to be worth at least 50 quid on eBay, that alone. Just saying. Just saying. There we go. Hashtag just saying. Honestly, you could. That is a brilliant bit of. Just out of curiosity, has anyone ever asked you? I bet they have a million times, probably. Just Too Good. Where did the name? Oh, obviously Justin. But is that where you got it from? You just thought, oh, Just Too Good. I'll go with that.
Yeah. I was given the name Justin, so you got Just, and then 2 is my favorite number, and then I like puns.
Yeah.
So I made it back in 2009 on Eurobricks. That was the site I used to always go on. It was a forum. I mean, it's still around. I think I was 11, maybe.
Eurobricks. Oh, that's a hit from the past.
Blast from the past. Yeah.
He's a blast from the past.
So I made it when I was like 11, and I was like, Just Too Good. Ha 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 ha.
That's 11-year-old humor.
Yeah, legit.
It's keeping it going. It's keeping it going, which is quite good.
And I'm like, it's too cocky. I don't like that. Like, I don't know. But whatever, I keep it. Just too cocky.
It's so marketable. It is. It's like,
I guess,
yeah. I don't know. It's good, man. It's good. I tell you, so something that is. Some people say are good. Some people say, what the heck? Let's have a look at these mechs, shall we?
Finally.
There we go.
We didn't go through Iceberg. Iceberg didn't tell us this week.
Oh, okay. Well, he kind of told us when he came in, but Iceberg. Okay. I don't want to leave. I don't want to be called out and leave someone out. Iceberg, tell us a bit about your week, other than looking forward and being maybe a little bit anxious about coming on London Calling tonight, because it's one of the world's biggest streams. Joking, but no, seriously. Do you know what? Just do me a little favor, because you are a little bit of a hero of mine. Tell us a little bit about you and what you're all about, because you're new to London Bridge Bricks, and I want people to sort of know about you and the sort of stuff you do, and maybe even the charitable stuff that you do as well. So tell us a little bit about Mel.
So let me see. I spent 18 years being a police officer, right? And so, Justin, let me tell you something. Shout out to you and your rebirth, friend. I've dealt with a lot of people who suffered from, drug disability, right? And I'll call it that because it's an illness. And
I'm glad you do. Yeah.
And I'm glad. I'm glad that you, number one, recognize what was going on, and not only that, coming forward and making it public so that you don't take that road again.
Yes. That's I've been wanting to make it public because of that. I'm like, because there's been times I've slipped before, but this is also the longest time that I've been sober. And I don't plan on going
to
back.
you, man. That's a big milestone. It is because I dealt with people like that, and they've been in and out of jail.
Yeah, it's hard.
But so 18 years in law enforcement. I'm sort of like the kindergarten cop. Like, I always dealt with the kids and the people and stuff like that. I hated taking people to jail because they end up back there. So I try to find other ways to keep you out and get you back on your feet. Fast forward to that, I have a grandson. He was into Lego. He's still into Lego, and that's how I got into Lego. And it's it's been a ride, man. Like it's been a ride. Been able to do a couple of TV shows. End up, meeting some great people, around the globe. And so it's been quite a ride. Am I rich? No, I'm at work right now. If I was rich, I'd be on an island somewhere. And it's funny because the kids that I work with, I got like 50 of them outside, right? The kids that I work with, they think I'm rich because they see me on TV. And it's like, no. In fact, you famous? No, if I was famous, like I wouldn't be here. Like if I was so they, that's funny, but they see you in a different light, and I think that's worth it though. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, man, that's me, man. I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's who I am. I deal with the community, and I'm friends with people in the community, man. That's what I do.
And do you still stay in touch with the people that you did Lego Masters with?
Yeah, I do. We're in a chat, like on an Instagram chat feed right there. So we always wish happy birthdays, stuff like that. And it's starting to circle back around because now we have that Christmas show that's out. And so, that was fun too. So it's starting to circle back around. Some folks I'll end up doing a couple because it's convention season here. So like it's about to be like nonstop every weekend. It's going to be a Lego convention.
Man. Chicago. It's all like a community. Brick World Chicago and all this kind of stuff kicking off, which is exciting because I'm super excited because I'm going to be there next year. So I'm looking forward to that. And it's just going to be nice because I've got a big birthday next year, folks. It's a big one. It's not my 60th that so many people keep saying. It's the big 50 and so I can't wait. Honestly, fingers crossed and that. I can't wait for it. But my wife Justin made a mistake of saying, "What would you like to do for your big birthday next year?" And I said, "Have you ever been to Chicago?" And she's like, "I know." I said, "Well, I'd like to go to Chicago." She went, "Hold on a minute, that's random. Do you want to, because I'm normally like going deepest, darkest, maybe Africa or Europe or something like that." Yeah. And then she's like, "Why do you want to go there? Is it Lego?" And I was like, "Yeah." The firm I work for, they've actually got an office in Chicago, so she might actually end up working out there while I'm there.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Look at that.
But only for the days of Lego, because I said to her, we'll go to Boston. We'll see my family in Boston, maybe New Jersey, maybe even California as well. I could be on a Cali Bricklink live. And then I'm going to go to Canada. So I'll pop up on the east coast of Canada as well. Nick, just to see how you Canadians live. Oh, look, there's someone we haven't seen for a little while. No lag. How you doing?
Hi.
Look at him. He's not so little now. Look at him. He's big.
Say hi, everyone.
I said.
I know, but they mightn't have heard you. Say hi.
Hi.
Look, say hi to Greg or Craig.
Hi, Greg or Craig.
I know, yeah, crazy. Say hi to Greg. Ask Greg how he is.
Hi, Greg. How are you?
I'm good. How the devil are you? No leg.
Good.
Good stuff. Have you got any? Are you wearing any nice? Let's put everyone back in this, shall we? I think everyone looks a bit better like that. Are you got any funky new kind of t-shirt on or anything like that? Let's have a look.
Oh, Minecraft.
Oh, Minecraft.
This way a little bit. Yeah. And it's on your sleeve as well.
Definitely. That's a good shirt. It says Minecraft there. Don't break his arm.
What's on the back? What's on the back?
And it's on the back.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like that.
Keep turning. Hand away.
Sorry, have you got anything on your back as well? I'm intrigued.
Weirdly, yeah. I mean, I didn't realize it's a gigantic thing, and I know that Justin used to like having big prints on the front. I didn't realize I had a big print on the back, and I just went with it. And I could just feel people reading my back when I'm in queues and stuff. Like, oh, Marvel, yeah. I'm like, get off.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of prints at the back. Yeah, I like them at the front because
that's new. How come you don't mind them on the front and now? Because
back in the day I used to hate graphic T-shirts.
Really?
Gotta represent Mega 64, which is a YouTube channel I love, Mega 64.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what we're all wearing. Let's start with we've seen Luke's.
What is people wearing?
Luke, show us off your girt lug.
Yeah, you saw this earlier. I'll tell you what, just to quickly touch up on this, I got a message from, so you know when I was showing those belts earlier, I said there's a club mate who likes wrestling and wants one. He messaged me saying, thanks for the club shout out. Yes, I still want your belts.
Oh, awesome. That's nice, isn't it? You want your
Yeah.
belts. Be careful.
So what's the third
strangers.
belt? What's your third belt? Because you said you have three.
I can go and grab it if you want.
Yeah, go grab it.
Oh,
We'll have a look.
yes.
We're gonna have a look at mechs,
Yeah,
and then
okay.
we'll look at your we'll look at his belts. I never looked at someone's belt so much in my life.
Miller wants to say hi. Hang on one second, Greg. Say hi to the Brick Buds.
Big boys.
Ian and Carrie. And say hi to Justin.
Hi, Justin.
You met Justin before, do you remember?
Yeah.
Say hi to Mel.
I'm Mel.
You met Mel before as well.
Yeah.
And say hi to Nick.
I'm Nick.
Well, you haven't. You said hi to Nick the last time he was on.
Yeah.
And Luke is down here. Hi, Luke.
Hi.
Say hi to Luke now, because now he can
Hi.
hear you, because he has it. Hi, Luke. And,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And your mommy as well. So, hi, mommy. Say hi to Axel.
Yeah, Axel.
And say hi to Cole.
Hi, Nicole.
And say hi to KO.
Hi, KO.
And say hi to AV Bricks.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, look, Slug Biker's here. Hey, Slug Biker. Say hi to
She's
Slug
out there.
Biker.
Hey, you.
Haven't seen her for ages. So let's just say goodbye to everybody.
Yeah. Bye.
Say bye to them, not me.
We're here. We're not over there, Al. Look at it.
It's like it's the first day.
Yeah, it's like you've never been on YouTube before. What can we say? All right, let's have a look at what everyone's wearing on their t-shirts today. Then, so we see Gert Lug. Let's have a look at Mel's next. He seems quite keen to show us what he's wearing. Oh, Bywater.
This is where I'm at, man. I'm at the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay.
Bywater.
Awesome. Okay, good stuff. I like that.
Is that like a jersey?
Colour.
Like a
It's a jersey. I got some print on the back.
Like a
It's got print on that. Number 8. I like that. It's one of my
Like a
favorite
baseball.
numbers. Yeah.
It's Cal Ripken's number. Cal Ripken.
8, 11, 13, folks. They're my favorite numbers, in case you wondered. Let's have a look at yours then, Nick. Covered it. Yeah, it's my pin number. It's the year I was born, so.
I knew that Mel was going to be on, so this is my Daredevil jersey.
See that, like that.
Nice.
It's very broad. Isn't it? Are you wearing shoulder pads or something?
No, these are my shoulders.
He's been working out. Oh,
Yeah.
liking that. Woo, he's a big lad.
I'm short and stocky.
Short and stocky. I like it. I wish I could say that. I'm just fat. But I'm lovely and charming with it, though. Let's have a look. See what Justin's got. And he's on
the Mega 64. I always love. They draw like
those
anime like
legs.
girls on there. Yeah,
yeah.
I always love that. It's their summer shirt from like 2
like
years ago. I
pinups.
think.
You got pinups on the
I
shirt.
like that. I like that.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah, I love it, love it, love it. If anyone wants to send me in pictures of what t-shirts they've got on tonight, feel free to. But strange but true. Let's have a look at Carrie and Ian. Carrie, you go first. You got anything? Just a little black number,
Black.
a little lace number for Ian. And what's Ian got on? Ian, you're gonna have to stand
Sonic.
up. See, breathe in, Ian.
Yeah.
Sonic. Looks like Sonic.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a really good. I like that.
Ian, do you
Really-
like Sonic a lot?
Oh, he's
Oh, you're on mute.
Oh,
You're on mute.
Yeah. We used to play the original Sonic. Played that a hell of a lot on the Mega Drive, but
that's one of my favorites. Honestly.
yeah, but never really got into the more modern ones.
I'm with you. Like I like the
Yeah,
old stuff.
I like the old one as well. I mean, isn't it strange? We're getting like the minifigures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and poor old Mario fans are out there going, "Come off it!" You know what I mean?
Don't remind me, okay? Don't remind me.
I know. It's so funny. It really is. Like, you could make it up. But anyway, let's bring in. Shall we? Let's go back to the mechs. I think. Let's bring it in if we can. Anyway, back to the stream. There we go. Let's pop us all down here. Oh, blimey, let's try that again, shall we? Let's go like that. Anyone think I've never done this before, Si? Let's try it this one. There we go. We're there now. We'll start off with arguably what I think is the worst one. Poor old Vader. He looks like he's got, I don't know, some sort of old man stick. But here's the thing.
Is that a new piece? Is a lightsaber a new piece?
I don't know. Justin, is that a new piece?
I didn't confirm in my video or anything. I was wondering, and nobody said anything. I was like, "Oh, nice lightsaber piece," but like,
do you know
I
now?
don't know.
It looks like it could be from Monkey Kid, but I could be wrong.
It's quite big though, isn't it? I mean,
Maybe Mel knows.
Yeah, it's big.
What's that? I know what it
The,
is.
the lightsaber Mel, is that new?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen that before.
It looks quite good. It looks good at that angle. I prefer these to the Marvel mechs. I have to say that.
Well,
legs
there's
look a
the
bit
2x2 print that's new in the middle.
Do you know what? That is a nice touch. That kind of reminds me of what they do with the brick heads. To be fair,
yeah.
I don't think the knees bend. I think it's like a solid piece.
Yeah, that's one solid piece.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
So that's what's bugging me about these new mechs is that you have that elbow piece that it doesn't move, and it makes the actual mech. A mech is 360 to me. Like when you talk about mech, remember that video game from what was it, Activision, Mech Warrior? It's like 360, right? It's like 360s, and I look at this mech, and it's not so 360. It looks like that cartoon got off of Roger Rabbit. Right. So like, I just think that they need to find another piece for these legs and arms. Like
The back looks like it's flat too.
Yeah, it's just
I don't know if the back looks good.
You just need to find another piece.
Let's have a look. They must have a video on it. Oh, well, there we go. Let's have it's only a 360. There we go. There's the back. There's the back.
Oh, there's some stuff. Okay.
Oh, that's quite good.
Two lightsabers.
Yeah, why they got a little? Well, it's got a little one. It's got a massive one there. It looked better with two. To be fair, if you had two there, that would look a bit better, a little bit even. Sai, you're a fan of the color combination of black and red. Does this do anything for you?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I like the mechs to collect them, but I quite like these. I'm surprised I like them.
Me too.
Shai has a really great idea there, but black and red is my favorite color. I do like this. Yeah.
That's all Shai ever wants to do. He's a one-trick pony. That Shai time is my time. He sees something he likes. He's I'm going to make an army of it. 10 billion of them later. £10,000 later, or $10,000 billion. There we go. He's got an army of them. He's like the army man. Love you really, Shai. But yeah, okay. Well, that's the Darth Vader one.
Two things with the Darth Vader one. So I think each of these mechs are $16 or $17 in the United States, which is kind of disappointing.
They're cheap here. They're cheap here, Justin. 13 quid. 13 quid here.
10. They used to be $10 from Marvel back in the day. And then the Darth Vader is the same one from the Obi-Wan set from last year and the what's it called? Return of the Jedi set from this year. So it is a cheap way to get that figure at least.
He's got the printed shoulders pads and stuff like that. And he is a really good figure just to have for that. And then just pie out, and then you get yourself this, nice little it's an inverted 2x2 piece, isn't it? If I remember rightly. I remember rightly. I basically watched...
it's actually a tile. I said in my video it was an inverted 2x2, but it's actually a tile. Yeah.
Oh no! I had to spread rumors. I mean, you
I know
who I've been watching.
Yeah, I'm like, I said it was inverted, but it's actually a regular tile.
I thought I sounded really good. I was like, oh, it's inverted and everything. And it's like, actually, it's not.
You did your research. It's just the research was wrong. That's okay.
Yeah, I do apologise, everyone. Blame Justin.
We're talking about the printed.
New channel coming out called Just Blame Justin. What do you think, Carrie and Ian? Did these float your boats? I think I've got an idea of what you're going to say.
Definitely not. I don't like mechs, but these ones seem particularly bad. I don't know. Or this one in particular. It's very chunky and rigid looking.
Yeah, and the lack of
rigid
posability, it just seems lazy.
It kind of looks like he's wet himself and he's kind of like waddling along.
Darth Vader, reducing Darth Vader to someone who peed his pants. Blimey.
That's the sort of stance that is. It's like, I don't want to put my knees anywhere. I don't know. It's weird. Small toddler. That's what it looks like.
Well, it's a weird one, that. Yeah. Okay, I'll go with that. Nick, any thoughts of the Dark Lord of the Sith wetting himself?
I just don't like the legs and the arms. The fact that you can't bend it.
All right.
I didn't really look at the other mechs if the design is the same as well.
We'll have a look. I think they're a bit different. I think the Boba Fett one stands on its own. I think that's a very good one. I tell you what is a really good mech, and that's the one that Mel's got in his office at the moment with
the Titan.
The Titan. It's one of the best mechs I've ever built, and I love a mech. I really do. Ned, okay, let's have talking of mechs then. Let's have a look at the Stormy shall we? Let's go back to that. There we go. This one again. I didn't think I'd like it, but I kind of do. Simply because I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just got a bit of build to it. That's what it is. This a bit meaty looking. This
that
one,
actually looks quite nice.
I
gotta be honest. I could definitely see a small platoon of those, like in someone's display.
Well, I tell you what, Luke. I reckon a lot of people will buy this just for the centerpiece of the Imperial logo. I love that because them Imperial logos on those what are they called the TIE fighter pilots from the heads, the helmets, the Lego Star Wars helmets. My God, they're so expensive, but they're real printed parts.
And the color scheme is a bit like that Zane Titan or whatever, you know. Like it has I like the color scheme here better.
Yeah. It looks like he's using the force or something to kind of lift up a stud, or is it being shot from the gun? I can't quite tell. Don't see it. I keep thinking he's using the force or something, but there we go. Imagine a stormtrooper with the force. Thin. That was a wasted storyline. Just saying. Anyway, let's have a look at this. So it's 138 pieces. It's £13 as well. Get a stormtrooper and a blaster, by the way. A good one as well. There we go. Look, you press that and that pops out. Yeah. Quite good. I like that. Do you know what? I got to be honest. Is it me? I reckon they could make a good Megatron or something like that from Transformers. Out of this.
I wish they made more Transformers Lego. But...
Yeah, me too, man. I mean, if they've given us Optimus Prime, which was brilliant, I've never bought it, but I will buy it.
I've heard that one didn't sell well, and I'm like, no.
No, I know. That's the thing, isn't it? That's the thing. Yeah. It would sell well. It just needs to be cheaper. That's the thing. But yeah, let's have a look at the video. Any thoughts on this one, Carrie? He's still the same. Don't like his pose.
So this one doesn't look like it's wet itself. It looks like it's done something else.
What's that on the back? Look at that. The piece. What's that? It's on the back. There's something odd about that piece. Si, what do you reckon of this element on his rear? What's all that about?
Have you ever walked into a McDonald's and you ordered like say a Big Mac, right? You order Big Mac and you're looking at the picture of the Big Mac and it's like, yeah, I want that Big Mac. But when you actually got your Big Mac, it looked like a cheeseburger.
Oh,
yeah,
we've all been there, I think.
That's how I feel about like looking at this right here. That's how I feel when you just turned it around and you see the back. There's nothing on the back. There's nothing. Yeah. I hate to say like there's nothing on the inside of the legs. It's just flat. He's still even though he's robust on the side, on the outsides, and that looks cool. You know, I just can't get past that.
Yeah, I'm the same. It's from the rear. It looks a bit rubbish. It just needs to. Do you know what? Just a few bricks, a few inverted slopes or something. Do you know what I mean? Just to pad it out a bit. But yeah, that is a shame. That. Yeah, because they have like a sort of a thing on their back, don't they? I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's like a 0 and a 1 on the back. I don't know what.
Yeah, Darth Vader has like a chunkier back.
Yeah,
it's curved.
I mean,
this one
that is a surprise. Yeah.
I mean, blimey, if you're going to shoot him from the side. Blimey, look at him. Look, there's no armor. If I turn it around, you'll see he's just looks like he's standing in a. It looks like he's standing in a cubicle.
He's so exposed. It's actually awful.
He's standing. I mean, hello, Lego. Yeah, that one's the weakest one, I think. Actually,
really, I feel like the Vader one might be, but yeah.
Well, no, I don't.
It's the back though. The back is
the back and the sides. I mean, look at him. Look, he's just standing. He's like he's being held in by his throat. So, you got any thoughts on these? I mean, I think they're cheap sets. I'll probably end up buying them because why not? I've got to buy them before Shy buys them all.
Yeah, I do like this one. I like the look of that. Like, I mean, if you're going to display them, which, I mean, it's like Funko when they bring out pops. They bring out a range, and you collect the range, and then they bring out 50 more, and you're like, oh my god, they're doing that with the mechs now. And I don't know, these shouldn't exist, but I kind of like them like a dirty secret. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And I know a lot about your dirty secrets.
I know, they're filthy.
I know, they're the worst. They really are.
But wait, with this one, I was going to say the Stormtrooper minifigure is, I think it has a new helmet print. It's
Oh,
slightly
really?
different with the mouth from like the latest one from like last
Can we believe
year.
that? I don't know what to believe there anymore with you, Justin.
Is it inverted tile?
Is it an inverted tile? Because you said that. You said it was an inverted tile. Honestly,
but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Maybe he's wrong. You got to watch his videos, folks, just to see. He puts little plants in there. But yeah, no, this could be a new Stormtrooper, so that's good.
The helmet, maybe just with that mouth. I compared it to the latest one. I'm like, it looks more narrow, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, they do. They do. They always make these little subtle alterations. They really do. They're sneaky like that.
But it's the outfit from the trash compactor from last year. But yeah.
Yes, you're right. No, you are right. Exactly right. That was a new Stormtrooper back in that day as well. It's a bit like I think the R2D2 as well. I think he came in one of those Star Wars dioramas, and he's got the rear print on his do an astromech. Would you call it a torso? But on the back part of his cylindrical body. Yeah. Thank you, Si. And that was the one that came with the X-wing, which is quite cool. Now, something that is quite cool out of these three, I think, is Boba Fett. I think they've got this one off to a T. And the reason I think that is because not only, in my opinion, does he look good from the front, and we get that, you put it in quotes, 2x2 inverted tile. He's also got the rocket pack on the back.
See what I'm saying? That looks a little better. That looks better.
Dude, that looks great. And I tell you what, I'm just throwing it out there, folks, but I would get like a Paz Vizsla version of MOC of this, right? Get a good old Ninjago blade, like one of the big ones or something that they've used on their vehicles that makes it look like a sort of laser piece or something, right? And have that as a dark saber. I mean, how good would that look? I think they look quite good. Yeah. The shoulders look good on this. The legs look good on this. I mean, he's I don't know. I like him a lot. He's my favorite out of this lot. Carrie and Ian, any thoughts?
So, I mean, I think he looks better than the others from the main picture because he's not standing, and therefore they've got more flexibility with posing those legs. As soon as you see that picture where he's stood again, the legs just look a bit rubbish.
Yeah.
Gives them this bad pose.
I don't mind it with the 2x2 circular brick. I think that's all right. I think it looks okay. I think this is the best one. I know what you mean by the knees. I just think what I like about this, maybe it's something a bit easy on the eye or something like that, is that they got the colours right for it, and the feet even look quite good as well. What about you, Nick? Any thoughts on Boba Fett?
Yeah, I think I like this one. This one looks good. You're right. The colors, they got the colors right.
Yeah, I think so too. Justin, is your potentially your favorite one of the?
Okay, yeah, it's probably my favorite. Yeah, the colors, of course. I like the roundness of the shoulders, but I mean, the main draw for me, I'm a minifigure person, so like that Boba Fett is such a great inclusion because it's the Cloud City idea version. It seems like with slightly different prints, where we have the arm printing that was similar to the one in the Betrayal at Cloud City, which I regret not getting so much. I wish I would have got that set. I don't know why I didn't get it.
Me too.
The only thing that's missing is a cloth piece.
That set was a bad layout. That's why I didn't get it. And since then, I'm like, I wish I'd got it. But equally, there was part of me that sort of thinks this new Batcave should have had that similar sort of layout as Betrayal on Cloud City.
That one I won't regret not getting, but yeah.
No, I'm the same. And it goes for big bucks these days as well. What about you, Luke? It's funny asking someone called Luke. What do you think of this set? What do you think of the mech of Boba Fett?
I mean, I'm not a Star Wars fan, so this doesn't have any immediate appeal. There's a side of me that goes, I don't understand why there are Star Wars mechs, but I do also understand why there are Star Wars mechs, because at least through my eyes, it was Ninjago. Ninjago's done mechs for a whole decade, so I think the Lego team have gone, we know how to do mechs. Let's make more mechs with other themes, and they look at Star Wars and they just go, and here we are. There's these three. So to me, it's just I mean, the Stormtrooper one, besides that empty back piece, does look pretty good. But again, that goes to what I said a moment ago, where I can picture a few dozen of those stood next to each other, where you see people without clone trooper and stormtrooper army. I can picture them being in a big collection, so to say. But I mean, for the Darth Vader and the Boba Fett, well, the Boba Fett does look really cool. I think the Vader one would look better if it had some kind of representation of a cape, because Vader had a cape. But I don't quite know how you would pull that off on a mech, so I don't know. But yeah, ultimately, I'm not a mech person, so this doesn't float my boat, so to say.
No, I don't suppose. So let me. I'm going to ask the panel this then. Really simple question. This is quite a new thing. It's like Marvel mechs. Why do we have them? Star Wars mechs. Why do we have them? But
because money.
It does. They will sell. There's no doubt about that.
Well, it seems like microfighters are getting stale or something. I guess.
Well, I don't know. They just don't seem to want to push them out. I mean, it's like, how many Millennium Falcons are we going to get with the microfighters? But yeah,
they ran their course.
But they still haven't given us something like a Kessel Run version of the Millennium Falcon. Little things like that. Feed that back to
what's interesting is that there's not. I mean, this is Boba Fett from episode 5, so like there's not any hero ones this wave. It's like all the villains. So I wonder what that means. Like I'm like, huh.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, but one thing that's better than microfighters is that a lot of times microfighters didn't have named characters, and these are all named characters. So I do like that. And now microfighters are going to be the same price in the US, $17. These are $17. So it's like, huh, okay, but yeah.
Maybe the next wave will be the good guys. You can fight mechs, Luke against Vader, and
it will be that. You can based on this, you'd get Boba Fett, you'd get a Han Solo mech. You're obviously going to get a Luke Skywalker mech. Who would we get opposite a Stormtrooper?
But it almost feels weird because they don't have like robotic armor, So that would be what would a Han Solo mech be? His torso, like?
Oh my god! I would love to see I would love to see like a scratch built version of a mech, as if like the Rebel fighters made their own mechs. Maybe they could be the ones to go up against the stormtroopers.
Yeah, made it out of a few scraps of an old speeder or something like that.
So you would have like the set itself, like the Rebel mech itself could be a nice clean mech, but some parts are replaced with some dark grey and some brown pieces with like some crack prints on them to show how little resources they have.
I'm just going to throw this out there, but I think would be a really good addition to a Luke Skywalker mech is to have, on the back of his land speeder, you got those kind of 3 rockets, haven't you? You got like the middle one, and then you got the 2 on the sides. Have that on the back of it, or something like that. If you're going to do a mech and you're going to do it that isn't canon or anything like that, you might as well mix in a few things of them. But yeah, that's why I like this. So okay, so let's ask the question to the panel then. Are these mechs mighty or are they meh? What do you think? Start with you, Luke. Are these mechs mighty or are they meh?
Well, for me, I'm more on the meh side. I can't see that much might in these. So for me, it's meh.
Yeah, that's fair enough. What about you, Justin? Are these mighty mechs or are they meh mechs?
Yeah, meh. I don't think they're terrible, but yeah, I'm not like digging them. Especially now, seeing the back of them, like that kind of ruined like some of them. Like the Stormtrooper one, I was digging a little bit more before, and then I'm like, I didn't see that before. Yeah,
that's the thing, isn't it? That's the thing. Good points, though. Good points. Well, what about you, Mel? What's your thoughts?
I think they could be a lot more than what we see right now, but it's just those leg joints, man, or the leg joint plates. That's the new one. Leg joint plates.
Well, I'm nearly 50, and I've got better knees than that. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So I think that kills it. Even for the new Marvel line, that killed it too. Like that, they just killed it. Just those plates, and I get it. Like you're trying to save pieces or whatever, but same time, if it's
didn't they cite like stability or something? I'm like, does it make it more stable? I don't know.
I think stable or not. Like I think if you look at a mech, it's supposed to be like like posable, almost like a GI Joe guy. Like you just put something. To me, a mech is posable. Like that right there, like it's limited. It's posable, but it's limited. So I don't like the limitation for it.
So more meh than mech for you.
Yeah,
then. That's fair enough. Nick, I think are you into mechs at all? Is this a thing for you?
I have a lot of mechs. I'll probably wait until these go on sale. I'm thinking about picking up a couple of the Storm guys, and then one of each of Boba and Darth Vader. I have places in my Star Wars area for these, so I'll probably end up picking them up when they go on sale.
I love it.
In the middle.
Nick,
I'll say
are you
in the
like one of
middle.
these people when you go and buy a new house, you're coming in and you sort of go into a place and you think, oh, I like it here. I could put the sofa there. I could put our coffee table over here.
And
I know exactly what I'm going to do. You like that with a Star Wars set? You think, oh, hello, that's a nice looking mech. I know.
If I don't see a spot in the Lego room for it, I'm not going to buy it. But if I can picture how I can make a scene with like how it can complete a scene, I can end up getting it.
I love it.
And
okay, so once you've done that,
a spot for these.
So once you've figured out a spot, then you got to figure out, oh God, how am I going to get this past the wife now? Which is always the fun part. It really is.
It's the old line of, oh, I got this a long time ago.
Yeah.
And she's like, where'd this come from?
Yeah, exactly. So. Don't tell her that there's this website called Brickset out there, wherever you do. So in a nutshell, then, is this a mighty mech? Are these mechs mighty, or are they?
It's in the middle. It's not a meh. It's not like super mighty. There's got to be a third option somewhere in the middle in there.
Mighty meh. I don't know. But somewhere in the middle.
I'll lean upwards. I'll lean towards the mighty.
Lean upwards. Okay.
I'm thinking
sort of a meh plus. Okay, that's sort of it. All right, that made that sound very complicated. But anyway, good stuff, Nick. Good feedback. Carrie, Ian, I kind of these don't. They're going to be more near than mighty mechs for you. I guess.
I was going for mighty
Greg,
mech.
sorry, Carrie. Just before you go, Mel has to go.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I got a Starship to run.
Oh, no worries, dude. Mel, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I didn't see the break.
Thank you. It was great seeing you again.
Yeah. And hopefully get you on sometime soon. Take care.
See you in Chicago.
Yeah, CJ. Is that where everyone's going to see you next, Mel? Is that going to be your thing?
Yep, Chicago. I'll be there.
Okay. And all right, good stuff. Enjoy Chicago. And
love you, Mel. You gorgeous man.
Thank you for having me. You guys are fun.
Yeah, you take care, Mel. Everyone, show Mel some appreciation. Take care, my friend, and hopefully see you again soon sometime. Oh, that was nice. Thanks, Si. Good stuff. Where was we? Okay, yeah. So
Carrie. You have me calling her Kerry. Sorry, Carrie.
Kerry, what do you reckon then? Are these mighty mechs or are they nah?
I don't know, Kerry in the chat. What do you think? I'm saying mightily meh because they're mechs and they're Star Wars, so it's a double meh.
She doesn't do Star Wars.
I did over the weekend. Ian was there.
Yeah,
he was Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Ian. From a Star Wars perspective, then for the one Star Wars set that you do have, what are these? Are these mighty mechs or are they like meh to you?
Meh.
Fair enough.
But if we can get
no, he's saying go on. What's the butt then? Tell us about the butt.
An Ewok mech that would work.
Would it?
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
That'd be fun.
I think that'd be quite funny, actually. I mean, they've missed a. I tell you what, one of the hero ones is going to be. It's going to be Grogu. For the love of God, it's got to be, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw someone in the chat earlier say a Grogu mech. I mean, I want to see that, but I don't want to see that. It's oh my God, how would that even work?
An IG-11 mech kind of thing would be good.
Yeah, I think that would. Thank you, right? Yeah, I saw it earlier on actually. It's okay. I think Yavin looks okay. The U-wing, the Y-wing looks quite good. What do you reckon, Si? Are these meh or these mighty mechs to you?
Well, I do think there should be a third option. Definitely, I'd be in the middle. They're for kids. The kids will love them, as Rich said in the chat. For me as a collector of minifigures, I'll buy one of each, keep them sealed, and I won't build them, but I'll just keep them.
Well, I think I do agree. I think I'm not really a Vader Stormy fan, in all honesty. I do like the Boba Fett. I think that looks really good. I think it's a very good figure. Like Justin said, the only thing really missing on it is the cape, to be fair. And the rest of it, I think I just think the colors work. I think the knees look okay. They probably don't function as knees. But overall, I think in my eyes, and my feelings are that the Boba Fett mech is definitely the mighty mech out of the bunch of new sets that are coming out.
Definitely, yeah. You look at that and you go, "That's Boba Fett's mech." Well, I think I will do what Shai said. I think I might buy 4 Stormtroopers and a Darth Vader, open them, and just display them like that. That might look good.
It looked good. I did that with the Brickheads. I really did. I mean, even though the Darth Vader in a Brickhead form looks like the Stewie version from Fabuland, it really does. It's like, oh God, when I saw that, I was like, oh. But yeah, Shy Time's there with you there. Shy Time's going to be it. What do you lot out there think? Do you think these are just put MM for Mighty Mechs or just M for Meh Mechs? I want to know what you guys think out there as well. But they're interesting. They're very divisive, and it's got people talking. Now, something else that I came across today, and when I saw it, I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember Justin. He's a Fabuland fan." I saw it over on Twitter, which, by the way, folks, I am on Twitter. So is Cy O'Connor. So is most of the people that are actually in this stream tonight. Let's just get rid of that for a moment, anyway. And let me see if I can. I've actually uploaded it a little bit earlier on. I saw this earlier on, and I'm interested to know. This is a mock. This is a guy that does maybe annually. He does himself something a little bit special with the family. Think of we've just had mechs completely come out of nowhere. Don't really want them. Maybe we'll see them and we think, God, I couldn't live without it. I kind of felt this about this, but I'm like, the more I look into it, the more I like it. Think about Fabuland mixed with a bungalow meets a TIE fighter, and you get this. What do you think of that then?
That's amazing. I've seen some crossovers of Star Wars and Fabuland before, but never that one. That's awesome.
It's pretty
was that
crazy.
A smokestack coming out of it? Like,
yeah, it was
insane.
That might have been an effect by me, but it looks really good, doesn't it? It's been done by a chap by the name of, let me just bring it up here, a chap by the name of Stuart Cromer.
Wow.
And I think last year he did. Am I right in saying? Do you remember it, Si? He did the AT-AT.
That was the one I've seen. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So he's the guy that does it. So he obviously specializes.
That was incredible. Oh my gosh.
And let me show you guys some pictures that he's done of it. So and then I thought it'd be quite a nice one to add to this. So let's get rid of that and then get this up as well. So there we go. There we go. It'd be lovely if you had some sort of production company or something like that that could bring things up for you as you're looking at the site. It would have been helpful, that's for sure. I tell you what, it would be good, wouldn't it? Let me just let's bring that up. Let's put it there. There we go. We'll take a look at a couple of pictures from it. But anyway, here we go. And that and that. We'll get there one day. Come on, window. There it is. I've got it. Don't worry, folks. We're there. We've got it. Here it is here. So there we go. There's one of the versions.
That's incredible. Wow. I love the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's hilarious.
It's so weird, isn't it? It's so weird. It really is. Let's have a look at a few more. So do you know these characters by any chance, Justin?
I actually am not familiar with that specific Fabuland character. I don't know what set that comes in. And then is that like a Fabuland gonk? That's hilarious.
That is a Fabuland gonk.
I love that. I like how they even used a rubber band official Lego piece. That's funny.
Yeah.
That is good, isn't it?
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Let's have a look at another one that he sent me too. Okay, so he's done the box art for it.
I love that. Oh, that needs to be real. Oh my gosh. Oh, why can't Lego make this?
I know it would be good. This is the set that we never knew we needed it, but we do need it.
Right, I'm going to have to be that person. I'm afraid I'm too young to know what Fabuland is. I don't get this. This is before my time. I don't understand the appeal.
Well, in all honesty, it's probably before my time as well. But
I mean, it's before my time. But I loved. I would always look at retro stuff when I was young. I mean, I still do now. Like I love looking at older Lego and Nintendo and stuff like that. But Fabuland was this theme that had all these animal characters, and it had a very round feeling to a lot of the builds, and they were like houses, cars, and stuff like that. I don't know if you could pull some up, Greg, of like the actual like Fabuland sets that existed back in the day. But...
Oh yeah, I mean we could definitely look for them. Let me show you just to show you a couple more.
Okay, so just sorry.
Oh, go on. Go on.
I was going to say, so looking at how that's been built and given that quick description, would Animal Crossing be a fair comparison, so to say, to get a visual understanding?
Yeah, in a weird way, yeah. This came way before Animal Crossing. This was from the 70s and 80s.
Well, yeah.
So it's crazy. Oh, did Nintendo steal? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, Fabuland. I mean, Animal Crossing is a great comparison. Yeah.
No, I think you've done it in a nutshell there.
There's all these weird specialized pieces you'll see, like the.
Well, minus the TIE Fighter.
Yeah.
What does Carrie have?
I think. Yeah,
I just picked up the Fabuland Fairground. I think.
Whoa! No way. Lucky. Oh my gosh, that's a great one.
What year was that?
I'm not sure. 3681. I'll Google it.
That is an old set. 3681. Oh my god. Yeah. How many of you out there have got this one?
I don't even think I have that one.
Just because we've got such a big fairground in our city, it seems silly not to have. Well, I saw it. I was like, gotta have it. But
where did you get that?
I just love the colours and the windows are my favourite part, I think. And then the people are
1985, Carrie.
Wow. There you go. There, I was one when this came out.
It was one. Blimey. I was as
well.
Well.
It's just so cool.
Wow, very, very cool indeed.
Yeah, awesome.
So like I was saying, so this come from Stuart, and he says this is a twin ion engine bungalow. It has is it 2K elements. It weighs 1.3 kilograms, which is quite heavy. Includes 2 good-sized bedrooms and a recently restored chimney stack. Hopefully, nice part usage for my Fabuland elements include 4 yellow hacksaws to make the cockpit window. Oh yeah, you can see it just literally it butts up against it. That's quite clever. 4 red hoovers as wing supports,
awesome.
1 grey camera as a targeting sensor underneath, and 2 yellow umbrellas. And
Hoover is a vacuum cleaner in America, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I have it over here. Let me see.
And was it and twin ion engine thrusters? Now, just so you know, folks, right?
See that piece for the
this is available. Oh, there we go. Let's show that off. Let's show that off. That's it. You got it.
Yeah. There's one of them.
They're plastic. Their heads are quite thick.
I think it's a horse.
Well, aren't they?
Maybe.
It's a horse.
But like it should be a donkey. Yeah, but I think they brand it as a horse. Yeah. That's funny though. There you go.
But this set is available, folks, on Rebrickable as well, and he's going to be showing it off this weekend at an event. I think it's going to be the Edinburgh show. So do check him out, folks. And if you do see him, say hi to him. And it is, of course, Stuart Cromer. So great work, Stuart Cromer, which is very, very cool. But yeah, that's good.
Unfortunately, I have to go now. It was.
No worries, Justin. No worries. It's been absolutely grand to have you here. I'm glad you stayed for the Batcave stuff. It's been
awesome. It was lovely. Thank you for that.
Have you got anything coming up in the next week or so? Or are you just sort of pumping out videos as and when you can?
Well, the big thing I'm doing now is trying to get all these new Jurassic Park 30th anniversary set reviews. I've done a couple. If you all haven't seen it on my channel, and if you have seen Just Too Good videos. Reviews from a couple years ago or more recently. I have a different style now of review that I think is a lot more professional and a lot more concise. So these new Jurassic Park reviews were in that style. So definitely check that out.
I genuinely love the box art on these new Jurassic.
Yeah, a lot of people were dissing the box art as like weird and bootleg, but I don't know. They remind me of like the old toys from back in the 90s.
Yeah. And did you like this set? This set that you've got here because it's got the Ford van in it. Do you like it?
Yeah. I actually, I quite do. This is because I have the one from last year here as well. This is the one from last year's set.
Yeah. That was the diorama one, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then this is the one from this year's, and there's very small differences. Like, I don't know, my lighting might not be great, but the back you could see has studs on the last one and then no studs on the new one. Yeah. They're essentially the same. And then it literally has a big pile of dino poo, which I think is hilarious.
Well, it's that great scene, isn't it? It's a great scene. He comes over.
Yeah, you got the Triceratops, which is awesome, and Ian Malcolm. So yeah, and Laura Dern right there. It's not Ellie Sattler. Yeah,
there we go. Yeah,
very cool set. Can't wait to review that one. That one will come out tomorrow. I've done reviews of the Visitor Center, the Brachiosaurus, which is like our first Lego Brachiosaurus. It was like, oh my gosh, love that. But
yeah, I know. Did the Brachiosaurus come with an inverted 2x2 tile as well?
You're funny.
No, I'm joking. No, it was a great review. I watched it earlier on, and
thank you. I appreciate
what I didn't realize that you mentioned on your review is that the actual minifigures can ride on top of it.
Yeah. You could do that with the Triceratops too. But the Brachiosaurus is over there. I can't grab it right now. But yeah, I love when you can do that with the.
Yeah, I think that's great. That's a great idea. Brilliant. Maybe one day we'll get a Rancor again. Who knows, Star Wars fans?
Please. Oh my gosh, that was one of the coolest figures. But yeah,
that would be good. All right, lovely to see you, Justin. You take care.
It's great seeing you all. Okay. Thank you.
All right, take care, Justin.
Bye.
Oh, that was grand, wasn't it? That was grand. It's all kind of intimate now. It's just us. This is nice, isn't it? Yeah, should we first of all, let me get rid of that first of all. Why don't we take a look at the Batman set? See what we think about that. Even Luke, your internet seems to have settled down now, so this seems to be the way to go.
Yeah, I think everything's going quite. I don't know what it was earlier at the start. I think using my tablet was probably a bad idea from the beginning. My phone had a bit of a buggy issue, but it's all behaving now. So yeah, unless I get struck by lightning and it forces everything to shut down, I think I'm going to be good for the next hour.
Well, let's hope you don't get struck by lightning. It's never a good thing. Fun fact, folks, I have actually been struck by lightning, and the only good thing about it is you know nothing about it until you wake up. But yeah, it's one of those things. I'll tell you about it one day. I've got a members stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll chat with them about it on that. Just saying. So anyway, let's take a look. Let's go back to the Lego website and take a look at this new Batman set, because it's kind of, it wasn't what people imagined it was going to be. And I've actually got someone who's sent me in a picture this evening of one that they did 5 years ago. Be interested to know what you lot think about that, because I actually think it's pretty good. But anyway, let's go back to the Lego site, shall we? So let's bring it in and take a look, see what we think about it. So we've done our bit on the mechs. Let's Batman Cave. Let's see if we can pick it up, shall we? What could possibly go wrong? Well, there we go. We've got that thing. There's a set I've always wanted. That one there with the clay face. Let's have a look.
Where is it?
Let's do a search for Bat Box. Let's see if that brings up anything. I can bring up anything. There we go. Oh, there we go. We've got them. Oh my god, it does actually work. The Bat Box. Do you remember them videos? Day to day. That was an old battle from back in the day, wasn't it, Si? Like in those. So let's have a look at these then. Let's have a flick through this. I'm quite a big Batman fan. I built the 1989 Batmobile. That is my all-time favorite set. Only seconded by the modular construction site. In theory, I quite like it. In practice, I probably wouldn't buy it, because, in all honesty, everything I want about this set is kind of there. If I'm truthful, the minifigures I think are pretty good. And I say pretty good because I think they could have done better. Because
Catwoman looks a little weird with the Darth Maul.
I like Catwoman. I just don't. What do you know? What the weird thing about her?
I don't like the cat ears. She's like the Darth Maul piece.
You're right.
Oh, okay.
I would have liked the
Black Panther.
Oh, Black Panther, yeah.
Oh, the Black Panther sort of side of it. Oh, I get that, actually. I can see that, because what's weird about it to me is that her especially kind of exposes the fact that she hasn't got any printing on the very top part of her head, and she hasn't got them on her legs either. So I don't know. It just seems I think they could have done better, personally speaking. Sight, he's off. He's going to go and get. Are you going to go and get something?
Catwoman, yeah.
Oh, okay. Go get Catwoman. Sorry, I was just. He's
they've made better. They've made better Catwomen before, like with the actual mask.
What do you think of the penguin, though? I mean, the penguin's pretty good, isn't he?
Yeah, it's all right.
I like the penguin.
Yeah. I know Ian's not really a big minifigure person. I do wonder if he even likes Legos sometimes. Just saying. But is he? What do you think of this set overall, Carrie? Are you a fan of it, or do you think it's just a bit too expensive?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good idea? What's your thoughts?
It's different, but it's, I don't know. It's just so expensive for what is essentially a box.
Yeah.
You're paying for all of those tiles on the front, and you're not really going to get much out of them. So,
yeah,
I think I agree with you. Like that one picture is all the good bits. And that's all you really want.
Yeah, all I want is that part on the left and the section with the car. I don't really care about the bit on the right, to be honest.
It properly lacks depth.
Yeah.
It's just really thin, and that's because you're making the big box. So even the cave aspect, that needs to be deeper. It needs to be a proper set. It's just a complete waste, really.
Ian doesn't like it, as you can tell.
No.
I do get that. And
Batman era, the original Tim Burton ones are the best films. But yeah, other than the Batmobile, the rest of the set, not interested at all.
Penguin, I want Penguin.
Yeah, I like the Penguin. I like the Batman as well. I think he's good. Alfred, I think looks really good. He actually looks like the character. I like the Catwoman to a point. I know Bazza always wanted a Catwoman, and boy, have they delivered this time. But I think
it's a good Catwoman.
She could have been better. It's a good one.
So let's see her cowl. It's actually a cat cowl. Do you know what I mean? So it looks like a cat.
Yeah.
Whereas the one that they've given her is just Black Panther's kind of thing he has on his head. See those little ears?
Yeah,
it doesn't work. I know a panther is a cat, but like when they had stuff like that, and it was like,
definitely better.
Better, yeah.
Yeah, I like that better.
Yeah, definitely. So,
definitely.
You've just blown their nose.
Wow.
Sorry, that's me. I'm hoping the camera wasn't going to pick that up.
Well, the camera didn't, but the mic did. No, it's What about you, Luke? Have you got any thoughts on the set in general?
I mean, I'm not hardcore DC, but that doesn't mean I'm hardcore Marvel. So, I mean, the thing is, I would picture this more as someone's mock. If I went onto Flickr or YouTube and someone said, "This is a mock that I've made, my own Batcave that you can fold up and make it into this box," that would be much more believable. But seeing this as a set, it's just, I mean, I don't know who asked for this, and there's definitely a lot of people who are definitely going to be happy with buying this and building this and having a good time with it. But I feel like big expensive sets like this are getting more of a push compared to smaller sets like the mechs, which are, I mean, Lego's an expensive hobby to begin with. Do we really need more expensive sets? How long ago did Rivendell come out? Was that a month ago? There's a couple of people I know who.
That was about 4 months.
There's a couple of people I know. 4 months. Oh, okay. But there's people but there's people I know who have bought Rivendell who still haven't been able to build it yet because of their daily personal schedules, having to afford the next Lego set they want to, that they want to get. So this is probably going to be a case where most people will buy it, and again, we'll have a good time building it up. But it's going to be. I just don't like that. It's another big expensive set that's getting more focus.
Yeah. And let me know what you guys in the chat think as well. Minark was saying that he doesn't understand what the target market is. I get it for the display, but you can't see most of it, which I totally get. I think it comes with it comes with one light brick, but why didn't it come with more?
What are those circles in the back? Are they play features?
Yeah, they're play features on it. So you got to get behind it to then. It's just a bit of funny one. You sort of get it out case and open it. And in theory, I kind of like it. I think I would have liked it more if they'd gone down the Mos Eisley. Let me just do that. Because Mos Eisley opens up just like this, but instead of having the cutout of it, I mean, bearing in mind this is a shadow box, so it has to be like it. I think I would have preferred to have had like more of the cave on the right hand side. Let's have a look. She's hello. And I mean, he puts a Lego set together looking like Mos Mothma.
Yeah.
There you go. I do like that. Do you know what? To be fair, right, that grapple gun on that size set is
What's
actually a
popping
decent
out of that
technique.
car?
That's the grappling guns. They were difficult to do
Oh,
on the 1989 Batmobile. On a little one like that, definitely. There we go. There's Bat. So he's have a bat suit, which I don't really get one.
Do you know what, Greg? I'd prefer if this had. I wouldn't mind if it was a box the way it is, right? Well, I prefer if maybe if they had it the way it is, but the whole the bat part you could wind up like on the garage, like the garage modular, so you could wind it up like a garage style, and then you could at least still see it and have it as a box, a shadow box. But if they made something with where the front was a cave, like, and you could drive your Batmobile into the Batcave, I think that would be just better.
Yeah,
and then it can open up and look a bit like that. But like, I like a Batcave. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and they've tried at various Batcaves in the past, and
but not with the entrance. I know in the original series, like it had a flap and it went down, and you went into the side of the mountain. But like, I'd like a cave entrance.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? I like it sounds like an after dark edition of London Calling. I'd like an entrance, Greg.
Yeah, don't we all? That's what she said. I really like it. I like two-thirds of it, and I think the part with the cut out bat is clever, and I'm kind of glad they did it. But it is an easy pass to me. Like, give me. I think maybe what could have made me want to buy it more, want it more, is firstly I think it needs another vehicle in it. Anything like even a small Batwing or something, and more figures. I mean, it needs more figures. I just think it does. We think you've got Ninjago, which is roughly the same price as Ninjago markets. It's the same price. It comes with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It comes with almost 3 times. In fact, it does come with 3 times more figures than Ninjago City Markets. And I don't even mind that it's so much grey, so much black. I mean, it is the Batcave. Maybe they could have taken some accents from Batman and taken some of those yellow accents from him and dotted them around a bit more, just to sort of break it up, make it pop a bit. I don't know. Carrie, what's your thoughts? Because it's is this a pass for you, or would you rather say? And I'm interested to know what you guys think out there. For me, this makes Ninjago City Markets look even kind of better value for money.
I mean, the Batcave elements to it would be quite cool, like under our city. If we just had that sort of the walkways and things and all the extra bits and all of those play features, that would be cool, like submerged underneath. But the value for money just isn't there.
Yeah, because that's about a quarter of the set.
Okay.
Yeah. We can't justify spending that amount of money.
And that's the thing, is it's justifying it. I kind of hoped for a proper sort of Batcave, but a modular style one, which I think would have been quite good. What about you, Nick? I mean, Nick, you like superheroes and stuff like that. Well,
so when I first heard we were gonna get like a big ECS Batcave, I wasn't gonna get it because I would have nowhere to put it. After seeing this, I was excited because I can fit this in. I have a spot for this, and I'm the opposite of you, Greg. I like the symbol more than the actual Batcave.
Oh, really? Oh,
I'm they did the brick build symbol. I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would like to incorporate some lights in it to make it pop more. I'd like to see how it actually looks like in real life. It's like,
oh, and me too. I honestly, I think it will look really, really good. I'll look at that and go, wow, that is really good. But it's not.
But yeah, this is going to be a day one purchase for me. Like I wasn't even going to get the Batcave when I heard we were going to get one, but after seeing it, I want to get it just because it's different. We haven't gotten anything like this. I have a bunch of Batcaves like already, like the play scale ones, but I don't have anything like this and anything with like a symbol like this. So I want to get this.
Okay, I see.
So that's why June's going to be expensive.
Andrew Garfield's at this.
I want to get them.
He goes, oh, I'm a bit late, but what do you think of the Star Wars mechs? Andrew, rewind about 20 minutes. We go through it. Basically, we kind of we like them, but we feel as though we shouldn't like them. It's probably the best way of putting it, to be honest. Brick Scene says that's the spirit Brick Stage Pass. Yeah, he says I absolutely hate the set, but it's a day one purchase. He won't get it on day one. He won't get it on day one, folks. But and that's the thing. I don't know anyone who, other than you, Nick. I don't know anyone else who will buy this on day one. Lots of people said, "Oh yeah, we didn't like it. I'm going to buy that." But they're like, "Oh, I'm not going to buy it on day one." Yeah. What about Luke? Was DC ever your thing?
No, it was something I never really picked up on. Which this is funny because the guy who cuts my hair is a big Batman fan, and I reckon if I showed, like, maybe not showed, but pointed him to the direction of this set, he would probably be interested. So, I mean, having listened to this quick discussion, it reminds me of the big Hogwarts Express set from last year, in the same sense that who exactly is this for? Because there's people saying, no, I don't like it, and there's other people saying this is a day one purchase. It's so, like, it belongs on both ends of the spectrum, and there's no space in between.
Yeah, no, I do agree. And even those that really do like it are like, oh no, I will buy it, but I'm not going to get it on day one. Will I buy it within the year? I don't know. It's time for me to dip people. Have a sweet night and see you around. Take care, Irish fan of Lego. Lovely to see you. Have a wonderful weekend. What other people are saying out there? Brick saying, I've got to say this set is not tempting to me at all. Nostalgic, but nah. I do want to watch the film again, actually. Si, did you ever see? Have you ever seen the film? I'm sure you probably have.
Yeah, I've seen all of the DC movies. I love the DC movies. I did try and watch that first Batman movie with Prince doing the soundtrack, and I got a little bit bored compared to the newer movies. It's probably blasphemy, but I love all the movies. Can't wait for the Flash in June. Just can't wait. But and I'm halfway through the Flash TV series at the moment as well. But I've seen all the movies. I do like Batman movies. I like that the newer ones a lot better for some reason. I don't know. I suppose it's like when you look back at the kind of Ewan McGregor Star Wars lightsaber duels, and then compare them to the original trilogies. It's like, what? The fencing. It's just like on guard, and then Ewan McGregor's going nuts. I'm probably going off on one, but I like this set. It'll probably be about 2 or 3 years before I get it, though.
I think it'll be around.
It's not on my top to-do list. If you really wanted this, you could put a tenner a week on a gift card, on a savings card that Smiths do, and you'd have it in 3 years. Put 10 quid on it, or forget about it.
Also, as well, right? I got to be honest with you, right? I think this will be one of those ones that will discount pretty heavy, pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like Optimus Prime did. I mean, that went down to like £105. And Lego recently have done a few big discounts on some of their sets, and we've got A-fold days, which are definitely, I think Craig may get his one then. I know Bazza's big into this set, and I really like what they've done on the left, and I like what they've done. The car that stand it Uzi's Mos Eisley set, which is a beautiful set if anyone ever gets the chance to get it, and I quite like what they've done on the right, but I don't know. It's I really can't wait to see it as well. I'm intrigued more than anything. And God damn it, I'll probably buy it there and then. But who knows? Anyway, what else we got going on out there? I just saw Jesse. He said, "Be there, done that." Batcave. Yeah, I know, and I've even got the pictures to show for it as well. Don't forget, folks, we'll have a look at some pictures in just a tick. In fact, we'd have literally in just a tick as well. And one of them is of a Batcave that Jesse did about 5 years ago. So this is a pass for me, but I want to see it in real life first. Si will probably get it in 3 years. He might even save up for it, or who knows. What about Carrie and Ian? They can't justify buying it as well. They can't justify leaving it, so to speak. Nick is a day one, and
June 5th. It's a Monday.
And Luke, he doesn't care, which is fair enough because he likes trains and WWF belts. What can I say? What about here's the thing, Luke? What about doing Batman's utility belt? There's one. That'd be a good one, wouldn't it, Si?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, I mean,
cool.
It could definitely work. The thing is, there is a way I have in mind in order to, well, when it came to the wrestling belts, there was an idea on how I could put this around my waist and kind of keep it there.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea was to use the 1x2 bricks that have the cross axle hole in them and use a cross axle piece in them. So when you have it around your waist, you've got the two ends of the strap to actually connect it together. It's those axle pieces keeping it in place. I'm not going to do that with the wrestling belts because these are too heavy for that. But I think with the thinner, hopefully later weight utility belt, yeah, I mean, that's not impossible.
Yeah, I think it's an idea. Do it nice and yellow. I think if you're into your belts, then why not? Let's see what they're saying in the chat.
Greg, is that Bricktastic UK the event people, or someone who likes the name, or do you know them?
Yeah, I know. That is the proper. That is the Bricktastic. Is this?
Awesome.
I think a Batcave split up over multiple sets would have worked better, like the Harry Potter sets that came together to make Hogwarts. It would make it cheaper and more detailed. Yeah, because just think, folks, you could have a Batcave like this, and Craig's got a cracking Batcave ears. That sounds a bit weird, but yeah, hello, nice cave. And then one day they could come out with a blooming modular. I mean, you imagine it, right? Everyone loves that set with the Rancor pit, and on top of it, you've got Jabba's palace. Right? Yeah. Imagine, right, if they came out one year with the cave modularized and stuff like that, and then on top of it, the next year they came out with Wayne Manor. How cool would that idea be?
Be amazing.
I'm just throwing it out there, Lego. Give you the ideas, you know what I mean? We won't get that for at least 10 years yet, folks. Will we even get Gringotts? Gringotts, hello, Gringotts. Where's that go? That ain't coming this year, folks. You got no chance. What do you reckon, folks? We got Lorraine Fox O'Connor saying, "Si O'Connor, hey." We got Gregor Craig saying that's a good idea. Bricktastic UK. He's a clever folk. I saw him actually constructing a massive TIE bomber mosaic when I met him at Star Wars Celebration a couple of months ago. Chris is saying belt would have to come with a shark repellent spray. Oh God, yes. Imagine that. That's just brilliant. Apparently, I have heard through the grapevine that Adam West could somehow feature in this new movie. Just saying. A Flash. Imagine that. Some of the 18 plus have been pushing the budgets to the limit for sure. The set is not a bad build at all. Just I'm a tad worried how high these sets are going to get. Yeah, and sometimes, folks, they are just going to be too high, and you've got to look out for them when they drop in price if you really, really want them. BrickSkew says, we'll be interested to see how things are in a year or two as Lego adapts to the various crises going on in the world. But Lego are expanding. Don't forget, they're building 2 factories at the moment. So, some of that cost will hit us. And like always, folks, you've got to remember, Lego has always been an expensive product throughout the years. It really has. And like everything else, it just goes up in price and value as well. At least Billy D. Williams in Lego Batman film will do the voice of Two-Face, and in the comics as well, says Chris. This is quite cool. And Gregor Craig says, I reckon you could still build Wayne Manor over the Batcave. You probably could, actually. You never know. Brickapix say, what? How you doing, Brickapix? And Lorraine, Lorraine said, the Magnific Who, I'm doing okay. Work is mental. Haven't been around for a while. Hope you are well. Here we go. Don't even start, Greg. We'll get our wizard back. Just you wait. You will. You will. But the question is, will it break the bank to get it? Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, let's have a look at some pictures, shall we? While we're here. Let's bring on let's share a screen. I think we will. And let's have a look at another Batcave, shall we? One that Jesse's Brick Galaxy did 5 years ago. And we look at this. Look, little bits of yellow accents in that.
Oh.
Here we go.
That's pretty cool.
I like that cutout, actually. That is a
But
better
there's very
cutout.
Batman in the front.
That's skillful, isn't it? Like,
He's
a good
got
cutout.
skills, isn't he? Yeah, that's a good cutout. Nice one. I love the figures as well. This series of minifigs was what got me back into Lego. Love that
really?
color combination. Yeah, no, 100% he was, Si. I was running for the marathon, and not literally, folks. I wasn't running for a marathon bar of chocolate. I was running on the marathon, and these days I'm lucky if I can run a bath. I just fell in love with him. I was like, I actually quite like Lego, and this guy, Robbie, these glasses, man, they crack me up.
Yeah, those are best.
They're so good indeed.
Is that supposed to be Jesse in the bat shirt?
Jesse in the back.
possibly, yeah.
Is that him? Who is that?
Must be. I don't know. He's got white hair now, so I'm not too sure. Has he got white hair? I can't remember. It's been such a long time since I've seen you, Jesse. He just wears caps these days on his head, so you can't tell. He's going, yep, that's him.
Yep. All right.
Don't forget, folks, everyone who's been in tonight, do check out their details down in the description below. Just who could be in tonight, as well as Mel. And he was in Lego Masters. Check him out, folks. The guys are legends. Yeah, what a great set. How many years have you been mocking out there, Jesse? Yeah, he said it's his sig fig. There we go. Good stuff. All right, let's move on to the. Let's go down to all the other pictures and get going through them, shall we? This is Luke. I recognise that hand and those those bitten nails. Tell us what are we looking at here? Is this a lightsaber or is it a game controller?
It's a Wii remote.
Is it what?
You know, it's a Nintendo Wii remote.
I never recommend anyone Wiiing over a Nintendo, but no, I never had one of these. Actually, my wife did. Funny enough, it's pretty good. Does that look like? I couldn't even tell you if that looks like it. Does it? Is it? Nick, can you confirm or deny that this looks like a Wii controller?
I never had a Wii as well, so I don't know.
You must have a very strong bladder.
I was trying not to say that. I was trying not to.
You got me. You got me.
Gringotts or we riot. Could you imagine it? Harry Potter fans doing their nut. That would be funny. But yeah, it would be very wizardy, would it? Okay, yeah, it's pretty good. What do you think of this, Carrie? Carrie, did you ever play around with a Wii?
Yeah, we had a Wii. Looks like a Wii remote to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's missing the little extra bit at the bottom, which improved the motion detection.
Oh, hello. Try harder next time, Luke. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hang on, I've got the model next to me. I can. Yeah. What part are you on about? At the very top or the very bottom?
No, you had the extension which went on the bottom so that it was more accurate.
Yeah.
You don't get that. It made the games much better. So that meant that you couldn't do the running just by sitting there and shaking your hand backwards and forwards. So
Sorry.
What?
Well, you had.
Where is this going? What is this?
You had to run and stuff, and so you were meant to put it in your pocket and then run. But the original version wasn't very good at detecting motion, so you could just sit there and shake it a bit, and it would.
Right. Sorry, are we still talking about game controllers here? I kind of faded out and came back in. Okay, all right, fair enough. There we go, folks. What do you think? Did you ever have this? I think my wife. I used to play the tennis game. It was really weird. I don't know. I used to get a really
we played Wii bowling.
Yeah, Wii Sports is in the league.
Okay, all right. We'll move on. All right, thank you for that. Oh, there he is. Look at him.
Oh, there. Yeah. One of the 3 pictures I sent you earlier.
Yeah, it's like Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Thank you.
There, look. It's Ronnie O'Sullivan.
I mean, I'm not. What's the word? Photogenic. I'm not exactly good
smile,
for posing
anyway.
for pictures.
His eyes, look.
Zoom in there.
They're going to murder you, eyes. They are. Right, there we go. They are. And I like your technique there as well.
Yeah,
it's good technique. It's good. It's really cool. I've never seen anybody do that before, but no, it looks good. Very, very smart. I'm liking it. What do you lot out there think as well? Lovely. One brick star says, "I would definitely be rioting if Gringotts doesn't happen, and we end up with Lego Harry Potter Ultimate Collector's Edition Dobby sock." Yeah,
Dobby
can you imagine
sock.
that? You got Dobby. What else do you want? And what a fine job Lego did of him. I bet all the land members going, "I hope I don't get that." Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine if they sent it all out to them? That would be hilarious. Right. Oh my God, what are we looking at here? It's got to be Carrie. This is. Look at that. When to say Carrie and not say Carrie? Is it? I thought it was a goose. Go on, tell us a bit about it then, Carrie.
I built a chicken. I mean,
And,
there's not much to tell. Eventually,
Ian's rubbing off on her big time now.
Eventually, there'll be a
I'm doing what to her?
Yeah, stop rubbing off on me.
Under the table.
That's why she's wearing that little black number tonight, folks. Just saying.
Look, I know it's getting late night now, but come on, we're still on live. Come on. What is this?
All right, yeah, we got under 15.
That's post-show stuff.
In the panel.
Yeah, so eventually there'll be a video of me building the chicken, but for now it's just a chicken because we like chickens.
Right,
Is it a chicken or is it a cock?
It's a chicken because it's got eggs.
Just
and
Yeah.
little baby chicks.
If you want to see a cock,
There's
there's
little
one.
Hey!
Yep, we went there. There goes
We
my
went
chance
there,
of getting into land. There we go. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Cocker. Oh, there we go. There's the new Lego store. Oh, look at it. Look. I didn't realize I'd actually got that in the shop. That's good, isn't it? Opening next week, folks. How exciting is that? I'll be there. Book
Where's
the day
this?
off. This is in Battersea Power Station. So there it is there. That's what Battersea Power Station looks like.
London, Nick.
In Lego Film. Yeah, London. We've got another one. We built another road and they said, let's put a Lego store on the end of it.
A Lego, a Starbucks, and a PC World.
This is actually really high end. Has anyone out there been to Battersea Power Stations? I went there. And it's like they're along where Louis Vuitton is, Ralph Lauren. They're next door to Hackett. Yeah, that's what they have there. Basically, Harrods in a giant store. It really is.
That's amazing.
Are you gonna be there for the grand opening?
I am, and I'm going to be there for the pre-opening as well, which is going to be exciting. So it's it's fun. I've not been to Battersea for a little while. I'm really glad. It only took 20 minutes to get there from London Bridge. Couldn't believe it. And even then, because I was slow walking, I was filming, and it looks like a great store. It's in a great place, that's for sure. But boy, it's like it's basically like Harrods meets Blue Water. It's really high end, and everything's Art Deco in there as well. It's beautiful. So I can't wait. And I think there's certain other people out there as well. Minark, he's going to be there too. And
so Greg, did they gut the old power station and rejuvenate the whole place, or what did they do?
Yeah, I think what they did was they took out the unnecessary sections of it all, but kept in a load of the original stuff. They've got some of the generators still in there as well that are kind of there on display. And
that's amazing.
It honestly, I'm not joking, right? And I will put some pictures out over the coming week about it, folks. I took loads of stuff, and I even put one out earlier on in the week as well. It is the building itself is. I'm pretty sure it's. If it's not it's certainly one of the biggest sort of brick buildings in the world, and it is massive. It's ginormous, and the rooms are just humongous. They're called turbine rooms and stuff like that, and it's huge. It really is huge, and the redevelopment of that whole area is great. It's a little bit sparse on the people side of things, and it kind of reminds me what Docklands was like 25 years ago. And it kind of made me feel, oh, this is quite exciting. So yeah, it's a good location, and not a million miles away from me. Now, the reason I'm showing this picture is because I've been going around this week. I think I've bought. I'm certainly not doing a tech or anything like that, but this, folks, I think it's £4.50. There we go. Yeah, £4.50, and you get 2 minifigures with this, and This is grand. I think it's such good value for money. So I bought probably about eight of these magazines, and got myself some construction workers as well, which is kind of nice.
That's not enough to be in the bathtub.
Go. So you go first, Si.
Does that printed piece come in the box, or sorry, in the pack, or is it up in the top right, or is it just a little picture on the outside? See the workman in the triangle.
In the triangle. Let's have a look in the triangle.
On the pack, up. Top right of the pack of the Lego pack.
Oh yeah, there.
Oh,
is that a print? That is a printed piece. But
that is a printed piece. Yeah, that's one of the pieces. That should be
for real.
Yeah, that's quite good. I'm going to be opening them up tomorrow on the member stream. So I'll just construct them then. But I'll let you know, Si, if it is. It probably is. That is a proper part that exists. So
it does exist. Yeah.
Very cool. Anyway,
sorry, Nick, I interrupted you there earlier.
That's all right. What was you going to say, Nick?
No, I was just going to say it's not enough for the bathtub because you mentioned text.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't got enough. Well, I don't know though. I've got a little. I could sit in a bucket, I suppose. And I could do a bucket. I could do a bucket version of it
today.
Did I see him where?
Ryan's M&O Productions picture on Instagram a little while ago. He's got like thousands of those 212 troopers, and he's just lying on top of them.
Oh, nice. That's a good shot. Now, what about this? These are good, aren't they? This is AV bricks.
Oh. Wow.
That is brilliant, isn't it? Doesn't that look good?
Yeah. That's wicked.
Cool.
I honestly feel, I want to know what the panel thinks about this. I always thought this was better than the big trainer set that came out.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh, it carries straight in there. Good little minifigure as well.
There's no question. That big trainer was ugly. This was so cute.
I agree.
So cute.
What about you, Si? You're pretty cute. Did you ever get the minifigure that came with that one?
No, I dropped the ball, and I said we were in Smith's one day, and there was about 8 of them, and I said to Lane, "Oh, that's gone down in price. So I'll get one next week." Went back, they're all gone. Haven't seen them since, and I've scoured Ireland for the entire all of them. But I missed out on the minifigure because I didn't buy the big one on day one. But I wasn't too upset about it because it's a sticker on a minifigure.
Yeah, that's the thing. It is a sticker. It is a sticker. There is still, but he's still quite a cool one.
Yeah. I do want.
I used to have him at, but maybe I don't anymore. Yeah, that's from AV Bricks. Really, really cool. What about you, Luke?
Nice.
I mean, you're young, you're trendy. What color trainers would you go for?
I'm not exactly someone who has a good sense of fashion. I go for what's cheap and wearable. I don't really. Yeah. So I mean, as Lego models, these look really. Again, cute is probably the best word for it because again, it's not something that I really go for. But I definitely like that it's in this sort of size. I'm definitely in the camp where the big one was a bit garish. Seeing a small selection like this, again, being able to use only a few parts in different colors to make basically that setup there, where you got 11 different shoes, just the same model but in different colors. I mean, that looks much better than a big one.
Yeah, I agree, and that's exactly what Salix says. He says, Salixscape says, agreed. This gift we purchased was better than the big sneaker. It's nice you could get the gift we purchased without buying. Yeah, agreed. Says small shoe fits mechs. Yeah, we like to see these.
I wonder if it fits Dobby. So
yeah, I tell you what, he needs his face sorted out. Bloody ugly things they are. They really are. These trainers look so cool. Says BRICKTASTIC, which is cool. They really do. I'm not sure AV Bricks is out there at the moment, but he was out there earlier on.
Yeah, no.
Yes. Oh, there he is. I'll go.
We need to swap the orange and yellow one around because it's breaking my OCD because it's not quite rainbow. I don't know if
I love it even more just for that now. It's not exact. There's just 2 that aren't in the right order, and that makes me happy.
There's always one. Sorry, AV. Just out of curiosity, what's your favourite colour trainer would you wear, Carrie?
Oh, come on. Do you even need to ask?
All right, purple?
Yeah.
All right, God, blimey, she's easy to please. I bet she eats milk trays. Do you buy for Valentine's Day and her birthday and Christmas maybe? I don't know. Every other day, I don't know. Who knows? Ian, do you buy milk trays because they come in the purple boxes?
No.
You should.
Well, I've just given you a magnificent marital tip. What can I say?
No, she prefers Maltesers.
Yeah, I'd take milk tray.
Would you?
Oh, I take milk tray. There you go. See, life skills. What can I say, folks? You only get divorced once. Right. Okay. Let's move on. Next one up. Oh, this is from Pink Wheels. The pergola is almost done. She sent me. She's fitting even more lights. I mean, look at it. This is a massive mock, isn't it? It's incredible.
That's cool.
Cyberpunk, all sorts of things, but it's nicely lit. It's got a lot going on there. I mean, that is an expensive mock, that's for sure. What's that? Gregor Chris says it's triggering my OCD as well. Referring back to the trainers. That looks good, doesn't it, Si?
Oh, it's a different one too.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it's just the same one.
Oh,
Same one.
it's on the top.
Yeah.
It's not the one with the. There was like a backwards. It was like a blue backwards piece. It's a different one from the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from the one I saw.
Do you like the colours on this, Carrie? The colours doing it for you?
It looks really good. I also like how she's embracing the mess. I approve of that.
Yeah, but the mess is on the table, not
that's
everywhere
okay.
else.
You can't see the floor. There's probably mess on the floor as well.
I don't
think
that's how you mark.
That's how you do creativity. You just make a giant mess.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
And that's fine.
I'm not sure about that. That sounds like an excuse.
No,
I say that. I always say to myself, I can't lose weight. Yet tonight, I ate a massive chocolate bar before I did this stream, and I'm like, I brought an old banana up instead, but I know I'm not going to eat that. That's the best thing to do, folks. If you don't want to eat, if you want to eat something half healthy, get something that looks half dead, i.e., a banana that looks cream crackered and seen better days, and is on the verge of having flies flying around it, and you won't eat anything. Believe me.
If you've got a banana like that, put it in a cake. It's the only way to save it.
What, literally in a cake?
Yeah, banana cake is what you do with monkey bananas.
Oh, I thought you just like cut open a Victorian.
No, just shove it into a cake.
Shove it into a cake. Sorry, what are we talking about exactly here? All right, moving on swiftly. Blimey.
Anyway, I love the colours. I think they contrast very well.
Yeah, it glows in dark.
Oh, so I don't try and come over all like I missed the review over here.
I was just talking about bananas and penises. I just want to change.
Well, I didn't mention the P word at all.
It's sliding bananas into things.
You big cock. Anyway, who sent this in? Lovely Ray and Ella. Don't be rude because Ella's quite young. And this is it looks a bit weird. Actually. It's like a mirror in front of a door. I'm not really sure what's going on, but it's mysterious and I kind of like it. And I like Red Spaceman. What can I say? That sounds a bit weird as well, doesn't it? AV Bricks is saying, Brick Picks, is that why you haven't given Mark any clothes? You don't, what? Don't want him to be free.
Watch Harry Potter and then it will make more sense.
Oh, okay. Watch Harry Potter. Okay, this is, there we go. This is the lovely Nicole. Nicole! Nicole, look at this. Who's your favourite Joker? These are great, aren't they?
Those faces.
That's all.
A lot of Jokers.
Oh, that one's very scary. That's from a Frank Miller cartoon. That's her latest one. She put that out on Instagram this week, folks. Do check her out, Nicole, Lady McBrick. I like these a lot. I don't like it. That is a big grin. That looks like a banana. It's got a banana grin inside. And is that legit?
I don't know that face.
I haven't seen that before.
I don't
think that's real. I don't think that. Sorry, I know it's obviously real. We're looking at it. It's tangible, but it's.
You think it's custom?
I think it's.
It must be. I don't remember seeing that before.
Yeah, I don't recognize that face.
Pink Wheels. He says my mess is terrible. Apparently, well, I don't know. I think you got competition from the Brick Bods. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's a good one. That's my favorite one. The white one, like his suit. Next one. There we go. That's her newest one. Her latest.
Is that from the classic Batcave?
Yeah, it is, but she actually got it free. They say free. I use that term very loosely because the magazines are nearly £5. But she got that with a magazine, which is very cool.
Oh my god, it's a real face. Okay. It is from the Mighty Micros sets. So it is a real one, that Joker.
Oh, okay. She just changed out
well, that is a very rare one, because I've never seen it. I've never
Yeah,
seen it.
it is rare. Those Mighty Micros, they only came in Mighty Micro sets.
I know he's a mighty micro. What can we say?
I stopped collecting them. That's why the one I really wanted was the City of Kandor. So once I got that, I stopped collecting them.
Okay, that's cool. Cool. Gregor Craig saying with Cecil's Romaro's unshaved moustache. Yeah, that is exactly what that is. That's what makes that so special, to be honest. And I never noticed it. All the years I watched it, I never noticed it. And then I watched it. When I found out through the minifigure about the moustache, I was like, bloody hell, why did I never see this? This is pretty cool, actually. This is from Brickstage Pass, who's currently, I think he's on episode 3. Craigster, if you're out there, what episode are you on? Is it episode 3 this week of his Castle MOC series? Yeah, and it's doing really well. So I'm very proud of him, actually. I mentioned speaking to him earlier on this week about it. And do check it out, folks. It's a really cool series. It's got a drawbridge and everything in it. It really has. It's very cool. Coming up next is this. This is from Mike Clark. This is something he's been working on, a MOC. How about that? It's like a sort of a...
From who?
A guy by the name of Mike Clark.
Okay.
And that's Clark without an E, by the way, folks. I believe he doesn't got an E on the end of his Clark. So I do apologize, Mike. But anyway, look at this. I mean, is that for real? What's that all about? What's going on there? And I like these little subs as well. They look pretty cool. Liking that. I imagine the brick bods are probably thinking it's missing a bit of something. What's that underwater stuff that you guys are always mocking?
Coral.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Have you started on your new MOC, by the way?
No.
You haven't? Okay. Right.
No.
You've been milking that coral one out for years, though, have been, Si, honestly.
For a year, I think. We haven't even
that.
Yeah, we haven't even taken it back to the same show yet.
Have you not? Okay. All right.
But it gets bigger each time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Minifiku, Gaz saying episode 3 was uploaded today. That's in reference to Craigster's series on MOC in his castle. Posh Lego store will one be bound to dress code if you want. But I mean, Lady Brick watching this about from 10-15 minutes ago or something. I think she is. She's watching.
Press the live.
Nicole, by the time you've got to watch this, we'll probably be finished for the night. But next time, watch it at 1.5 speed or something like that. Next up, this is good. I like this one. This is from Trevor's videos. He sent this in.
Cool. Wow, check that out.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? It's done a nice effect there. It's not only got nice veneer down there, but he's got this nice lightning bolt effect going on there. I like that. It looks good. It kind of catches the sentiment of the moment, the mood. Yeah, the mood indeed. I love it.
So how long until Darth Vader gets his new Darth Vader mech and jumps Luke? Like, yeah, I got a new mech now. What have you got?
That's until George Lucas decides to dabble again and pop it in, so to speak. This is from BRICKTASTIC as well. He sent me these in earlier this week, actually. And don't forget, folks, if I don't show off what you've sent me, folks, this week, then I'll show it next week. It's as easy as that. And anytime during the week, feel free to send me pictures. Don't let me wait till Friday afternoon or something like that. Send it to me any time of the week, and I'll use it next week. Yeah, this is cool. This is a nice MOC. I think it's quite delicate as well. He was saying last week. This is cool. Nice use. We've got butterflies there. Got a very cool looking minifigure there, like a wizard. I think that is. It's a wizard.
It's a sorceress.
A sorceress.
The MOC's called Sorceress Tower. So
very cool. You've seen this? Have you not? Have you seen this?
I've seen it on Instagram.
Oh, you've seen it on Instagram. Good stuff. Oh, here we go. The minifigure. Now I want to go to the opening too. She's
still behind.
She's like 25 minutes ago. She is. She's just going. Oh, there's a new Lego store opening in Battersea, and you are funny, Nicole. She's watching this in German time. That looks good, man. I'm liking that.
My favourite part is the roof, obviously.
Oh, because
I like the cave too.
And also the purple fire. The purple fire looks really cool.
The purple fire looks really good. I like it as well, actually. Well, I like the use of the part there for the wand.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I like it. Oh, look. There we go.
Oh,
these parts. Nice. Oh, that's good. Nice helmet. But the tree looks fab. Gold.
yeah, the tree.
That looks good. Very, very, very neat indeed. There we go. Another angle. Looking very good. Like that. What's that? Is that Ian?
That's another minifig.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go back to the previous picture, you can just see her, I think.
Let's have a look.
yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, she don't look very happy. Blimey.
Yeah, she's got like bright red eyes. She's quite scary looking.
Scarlet Witch, maybe eyes.
Yeah.
There's another minifig lower down on the mock that's also scary looking. So she's
Okay.
fighting that one.
Okay. What, this one here?
Uh,
the hell's that?
yeah.
Oh,
What's
the
that?
red one.
That's
Is
a
that for real?
troll from Elves.
Goblin from Elves.
Goblin from Elves.
It's
Yeah.
from next
Goblins. Never watched.
But yeah, there's
The
a
red
minifig
one's
in
from
the front
Next
there,
One
you see
Night.
with the hat on and
Oh, wow.
the funky cape.
All right, it looks like a magician with
Yeah.
Spider,
Doctor,
Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
Oh,
Doctor
Doctor
Strange. I know
Strange.
you're thinking of the Spider-Man with Doctor Strange's thing on, don't you?
Yeah, I've swapped them over.
Oh, have you? That's a good idea. I got him just there, actually. There we go. This is from David Hudson, who's been recently building the Titanic, strangely enough.
What's
what
that gray
interested
on
me-
the desk?
What stuff he's got in the background there?
Oh, it's the Mars.
Yeah.
It's a lunar
Apollo.
lander.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the lunar lander. With I don't know what car that is, Si. I think that might be the
Technic.
Green
Lambo.
one.
Yeah,
Green one.
yeah, the green one.
I know
With
what that one is.
The cyan. I
Corvette.
think that's the cyan.
Corvette?
Yeah.
No, it's
green
not
one.
a.
Oh look,
it's not a
that's how you
supercar.
build. That's how you build a typewriter, Ian. Just saying.
Yeah, I've built a typewriter.
Yeah. For the third time of asking,
It's fine.
what happened, Ian? Where did it go wrong?
I followed the instructions. That's what happened.
Yeah.
There's a mistake in the instructions, and so if you build that, nothing aligns properly.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
cross section.
It's good.
And
Has anyone?
I asked, sorry, I asked our kids if they knew what a typewriter was, and they had no clue. So
They just think it's some sort of glorified fat keyboard.
Ian was sure that they would have seen one before, but I don't see how.
No, they're quite
I don't know,
fashionable.
cartoons, stuff like that.
A lot of people have them up. That's interesting. I feel like I've been there. Is that Morocco or something? But anyway, yeah. It's,
I would have guessed Italy, Venice, maybe, but I can't
Yeah.
quite place it.
it does look Venice-y, but I don't know. It's just a bit. Looks a bit warm. Looks like Morocco.
One of the
as well.
many squares in Venice.
There we do. Oh, this
Oh,
is
that's
from that dodgy YouTuber called Brick Adjuster.
That's my
what are
micro
these?
Ninjago set.
Micro scale.
Micro
That's so
scale.
cool.
Yeah.
So I have the new one, the market there that I made.
That would fit so much better in the city. Like, we wouldn't need as much.
Well, there we
real
go.
estate.
That's it there. Very nice. Where's the? Is that meant to be the tram?
Yep, that's a
It's
tram.
the cable car.
Blimey.
Oh,
All right.
I dig that.
He's good. He's good. Well done. So we've got the city here on the left. Then we've got the docks.
Yeah.
And then we've got the market. And then over here, we've got the gardens.
garden.
Very nice. Like
That's really
that.
good.
It is really good, isn't it?
Thanks.
Got the
Yeah.
Destiny's Bounty, which is lovely.
I don't have that one. I want that one.
Okay. And then we got one
I
of
think that's
these.
2020.
Oh, that's a monkey kid set you got in there. What's going on there?
He's trying to invade.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just interested to know what Lady McBrick, where she's at. Google Craig, Germany is behind in many ways, but we are mostly ahead when it comes to time zones. It's currently 23:37 p.m. It is. They're an hour ahead of us. And on that note, folks, we've got this other set as well, which is our last one of the evening. So tell us
It's
what we're
just a
looking at.
close-up.
Here.
That's the market stuff. It's just a close up of the market.
What's that? I don't know.
That's the tram thing. or
That looks
the-
like Spider-Man's looking through it.
It does.
I'm starting to get illusions in front of me. It's like mirages. What's this set? That's the Monkey Kid boat set, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the
Secret HQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me laugh. It's called Secret HQ. It's got Monkey Kid written all over it. It's like, what's the secret about that? But anyway, that is, folks, that is all the photos for tonight. As always, I super appreciate everybody for sending those in to us. It's a super segment. I love it to bits. And you know what? If you just take a picture in the week, it doesn't even matter if you use it on Instagram. Who cares? Just send it in to me, and I'll use it the following week. It gives everyone a good shout out as well. And if I have missed anything that anyone's done tonight, then you know what? Easy peasy. I'll show it off next week as well. So yeah. So anyway, on that note, let's go around the panel and see what people are up to in the next week or so. Tell us a little bit about what you're up to, Nick, before we say goodbye.
So tonight on Full of Brick, our special guest is Brick Lover 18. So he's going to be on.
Oh, cool.
And so that's 10 p.m. Eastern time, UK time. I guess it's 3 a.m. Saturday.
Yeah.
But you get people in the UK can watch it on replay gang.
Yeah. So are you thinking of going to bed around 3 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, it depends. But I do. I try and watch some of like the ones that I haven't seen for a while, like Nick's and a couple of Brickheads. They're on really late at night, and you know it's more fun watching it live because you're not on your own.
You get involved. I mean, I miss Sarah Starbricks. I used to love watching her, and
I know.
Yeah.
I haven't had her on for years, but there we go. No, another one that got through the net, folks. What can we say? We miss her dearly. If you are ever watching this back, Sarah, love you loads. Hope all is good with you. So Nick's going to be on a little bit later. Honestly, folks, highly recommend it. It's really good fun and a really good energy as well. Can't believe he's even got any energy after doing 3 hours of this. What about you, Luke? You're going to be making any more belts this week? You're going to be measured up, maybe? I don't know. Or are you going to go and make a train? What are you going to be up to this week? Anything?
Well, I think I'm going to have to put belts on hold for now because they are quite big and I do still need to figure out how I'm going to display or at least store the 3 I've got at the moment. So for Sunday evening, 8 p.m. UK time, I will be doing another standard live stream, which is something I'm getting back into doing because it's really fun to do a nice live stream and just chat with your fans and speak about Lego stuff. Also, I am working on another train model. Well, it's not a new one. Had a couple of ideas after seeing a few models that other people have posted, and I thought, yeah, you know what, I could try and modify one of the ones I've got. So I've got that on the floor in pieces at the moment. Given that a bit of I would show you, but it's a mess. I can't quite get away with that.
Show it to us next time you're on. Show it to us next time you're on, my friend.
I mean, well, the thing is, there's nothing stopping me from showing you now. It's just, well, I say it's a mess. There's a bit of it's a controlled mess. Does anybody want to see, or is it?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Well, if you want to show us, come in.
Yeah. All right. This will be.
It can't be any worse than the BrickBox floors.
Okay. Here we go. I just don't know how well this is gonna. Yeah. The thing is, I'm having to use the front camera on my phone, so I don't know how well this is gonna.
Be pants on the floor.
Oh, there was a big pants on the floor. They look
hang on.
a bit overused as well, so if you ask me.
Oh my goodness.
All right, how are we doing this? Hang on, I'm trying to figure out the camera. Oh, good lord.
All right.
I'm just a bit seasick. It's okay.
This is like my dad.
Why
I feel like I'm on the Titanic.
Oh, for God's sake! Right, if I shove the camera, why is
I need to hold on to
the
something.
camera.
What are we looking
Right,
at?
that'll have to do. So it's an engine. Yeah. So I've basically. I don't, because if I try to turn it in a way that makes it balance, it doesn't actually want to balance. That's annoying. So simply put, it's a big old American style sort of huge steam engine.
It's a huge
and it's undergoing some changes at the moment. I'm basically making it bigger, which isn't the wisest thing ever because this was built to a length where I can actually store it in the boxes I've got. But because I'm making it bigger, I'm going to have to figure out how I'm actually going to get that stored in. Maybe not the same box, just somewhere where it's not going to be knocked and bumped around.
And why do you want to make it bigger? What's the thing with making it bigger? What's all that about?
well, bigger is sometimes better. But going back a number of years, I used to make steam engines, well, technically longer than that. But the only issue was they would always be on a shelf or on show somewhere, and trying to actually use them was very impractical. But they were, again, these were like years old, so they weren't exactly impressive. So I'm putting a lot more detail, a lot more effort into this particular model. Nice. So yeah.
Oh, dude,
that's basically everything I've got going on. yeah, I mean, I've got the train to do, figuring out belt stuff. I've got other. Do I have? I still got my list. I do want to work. Oh yeah, I've got the every now and then idea of building a ghost train. So I remember buying the Monster Fighters ghost train years ago, and I made a mock version of that which had coaches. Oh, it was one of the best train sets I've ever made. It ultimately got scrapped a few years ago, but recently I thought, you know what? I want to make another one again because I've made trains with dedicated coaches, and I thought a ghost train has to come back to my railway at some point. So in a few months, when it gets to spooky season again, I'm gonna get back on that ghost train.
That's good.
So yeah,
I love a ghost train.
everything.
I bought a ghost train when I went to Bricktastic in Manchester, and it's so good. It's so good. I love it. I'll build it one day. Well, maybe we'll do it this year, Si. You know, we do our annual Halloween.
Oh, I definitely won't be opening mine.
Oh, why? Sorry, why? I got such a good deal on mine. I got it for, I think it was £90.
No, eventually, if I ever get a Lego City, that's when I'm going to open my ghost train.
Oh, nice. Okay.
In fact, I have two ghost trains. So we've got the Monster Fighters ghost train, then we have the ghost train from, well, the haunted train from Hidden Side, which Luke probably doesn't class as a train, but
Well, yeah, it's a train. It's a diesel. You know, it's not a bad train set. It's just a bit.
The main engine was pretty good.
A bit, yeah.
There we go. Very good. It's a train. It's a train. Well, they're talking to trains. Let's go over to Southampton Central, shall we? Brickbods, are you guys up to anything this weekend other than you know what? Are you going to be celebrating a certain milestone?
We did that last weekend, so we'll be back to just normal streaming. I'm not entirely sure what we're building or doing, but we'll work it out.
Yeah.
But I might do a cheeky Twitch stream tomorrow, because I've been building this fishing style on Twitch all week, and I'm like half an hour away from hitting affiliate status on there. So I thought,
well done.
I may as well just try and hit another milestone because it's
good stuff. Do you want to hold it up for us and just show us where you got to? Go on, Ian. Ian's the arms. He's got arms. Carry that. He got a short reach. Oh, it's nice. But it's not a modular, is it? It's a modular, but it's not a modular.
No, it's a Lego Ideas set. It was such a short time span. It was like September 2017 to the end of 2018, I think. So it was like a year and 3 months or something. Yeah. But it is a good set.
Oh, apparently, Salix is saying he came in at the right moment on the BrickBot stream on Sunday. What was all that about?
There were a few right moments
from the weekend.
Oh, there.
You might want to go and watch it, Greg. It's quite funny.
That's it. I did watch the beginning of it. I'm sure I said hello and congrats. And
you don't remember what was different about it?
Oh, well, I remember what Ian was wearing.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I remember that.
Ian was definitely different.
He was like a bit busty, shall we say? But there we go. Ian, did you sweat much wearing that outfit, by the way?
No, because it had the built-in fan, so it was quite cool.
It had a built-in fan, did it? Oh, nice.
Yeah,
excellent. Very, very, very in. He's very into the character of it. I will say that, albeit a hairy version. All right, good stuff. So BrickBods, folks, check them out. That'll be on Sunday. Lots of action happening on Sunday. Now, talking of action, what about you, Si? Are you going to be up to anything this week?
Well, I forgot to say at the very start of the stream that I actually won something on the BrickBods stream, and it was the one time I didn't bloody watch it. So I got this message. I get messages all the time from different people wanting to stream and do all this kind of stuff, and I get loads of. I actually get scam people pretending to be different YouTubers saying, "Hey, you won this. Give me your cash app and all these American things." So I got this message saying you won something, and I didn't believe it, and then Carrie was Carrie in the text, and I was like, okay, that's definitely Carrie. But I won an ice cream van.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, because I love ice cream vans.
We do. Me and Si have actually built 2 of them as well over the years. So well done.
I just cashed it in. I got the cash instead.
Oh, did you? Oh. I think that's what I did with Carrie. Carrie, that's exactly what I did with you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got the flashy gun.
It would cost more money to post it over. It wouldn't be fair, really.
Yeah, no, I do that when I do my my monthly giveaways. And I sort of say to people, if you want me to, I can always send you, PayPal it to you or something like that because it's more useful. It's whatever's easiest for everyone. All right. Hopefully by now, Lady McBrick has actually caught up with us as well.
Other than that, I'm just I've been doing my doing the shorts, doing the reels on YouTube are on Instagram are doing really well, and they've kind of turned into people asking me things like about minifigures, because I've got over 3,000 minifigures and I do want to show them all off eventually. But I'm getting requests like do you have minifigures with animals on their heads? Do you have minifigures that are related? Today's was do you have minifigures that are cake related? So I had to find figures that were related to cakes, but it's really good fun. People are taking part.
There's the birthday cake one.
Huh?
The birthday cake CMF.
Yeah, and
they have a CMF with the birthday cake.
Well, I'm not going to show off the other ones. So go and watch the reels and.
Oh, there you go.
But I'm putting the same thing out on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube because there isn't really a crossover from all those platforms. So I'm meeting new people on each one, and it's just really good fun. It's really enjoyable because more people, but it's a different way that people are looking at minifigures as well. They're really trying to trick me and catch me out, and I don't think they will.
Oh, well, keep it up, Si. Keep it up. It's good. It's good to have you doing that. And it is interesting how, like, I've got stuff that I did one that only got 500 views on a short on YouTube, and he got like 15,000 on TikTok, and it gained like 500 subs out of it and stuff like that. So it is a different kettle of fish, but it's more fun as well. You kind of think, well, okay, one of the platforms it's going to do well on, and that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing at all. Also, so on top of that, folks, coming up from me. Well, there should be a vlog coming out. I'm going to do a voiceover vlog, only because it just kind of came out of nowhere. I had this idea, thanks to the train strikes and the fact that when my train, I've one train running this week, it didn't run. It got cancelled, so I had to wait an hour and a half or so for the next one. Bearing in mind, there's normally about 7 an hour, so it was to say it was packed. It would be an understatement. But anyway, I kind of formed this idea. And I'll be working on that tomorrow, as well as doing a member stream. And that video will come out. I may do a short as well for the new Batcave Power Station Lego store that opens next Thursday. Can't wait to see some of you there as well. People have been getting in touch on that, which is pretty exciting. I will be vlogging that as well. And then, of course, I'll be back next week with London Calling 173. Same place, same time. All that jazz, folks, at 7:30 UK time, 2:30 EDT time. I want to say thanks as well to the wonderful Si O'Connor, the Brick Bods, Luke and Nick for being here tonight, as well as, of course, Mel from Iceberg Bricks and Justin from Just Too Good as well. It was awesome to see them. It really, really was. It's been a little while since they've been on, and it was nice to see not only them, but of course No Lag as well. How you doing, No Lag? Have you enjoyed the show?
Yeah.
Good stuff. What was your favorite bit?
So I have like a quick some things to say that I'm on 190 400 like I'm on 149 on Fortnite.
You sound like Joe Biden.
Yeah.
And I also have
What's he saying?
940 billion trillion zillion gazillion.
No, I said I have 149 level.
149 level on Fortnite. Yay! You're doing really well. Say goodbye to everyone.
And I also boxed a person.
You what?
I've also boxed a person.
And he bought some clone troopers and on skins.
And I also got one of them like with the orange face.
Stay in the frame.
With the orange face. Was his name Cabbage Face Bricks by any chance? Because he's got a very orange face. He gets a little bit of sun in the West Country, and they'll get terrible sunburn over there. They really do. Lady McBrick, this is a newsflash, folks. Lady McBrick, thank you very much for a great evening and stream. I believe I'm back in real time. Not sure what happened. Be good, everyone. Nicole, keep watching, Nicole. We'll be going for another 10 minutes at least. You got to watch it right to the end, Nicole. And but yeah, lovely to see you, No Lag, and lovely to see you, all you lot out there as well. The likes of course. The minifig who, guys, lovely to see you out there. Thanks for the support. Lovely to see you last week as well. Chris Chalice, Greg Greg, lovely having you back as well. Shy time is my time. Watch out for him, folks. He's going to be armoring up a load of Stormtrooper mechs. RK315, that's one of Luke's lot, that one. KO, aka King Oldendoff, lovely to see you, my friend. Minark, Salix as well, lovely to see you. And of course, Andy Seston and Gene's version, to name but a few. Always remember, folks, be kind to each other, look after yourselves, and always remember this, that Lego, it's a wonderful thing. It really is. And each and every one of you guys are too. Take care. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you very soon. Be good, look after yourselves, and I'll see you very, very soon. Good night.
See you later.
Bye later.